Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing today? It is the 4th, and may the 4th be with you all today. I have a special, special guest day at our block party, um, and I will bring him on right now. It is a Dadman Walking 55. He is my the Star Wars guru in our family, and I'm actually building a Lego set that got for him so that he
Yes,
can display it in his room. So
many,
hello there.
many
While
years
you're
ago, because I don't build stuff.
right, while you say hello, I'm going to go ahead and do all the stuff that I do before the show on Twitch and on all that. And
Yeah,
so
I'm getting the
you
tweets
are
up. You
more
keep
than
doing your
welcome
thing.
to say, say hello to everybody here. I will be,
Yep. I think it's
you
just
know,
us for the moment.
Yep, that's okay. It'll slowly
Yeah,
people will show up or they won't, and we'll have
yeah,
fun building and talking, and
exactly.
that's okay. I do need to
It's the
change
beauty
what
of the
this
internet. You can
is
talk to
here.
your spouse in the other room, just having fun like that.
So we need to change this to makers and
Yeah,
crafting. Come on,
yeah. So
makers and crafting.
It's a Lego Death Star trench run.
Lego Death Star Trench Run Diorama. It's
What
very,
does
very,
it have a name? A number?
yes, it does.
What
Give me
number is
one
that?
second. It is 75329. So we are looking good here. Okay. If so,
Nice.
hello, nobody in chat. I hope you guys are doing well today.
Yay!
I am going to like myself and I'm going to share this out to the Twixverse and the Threadosphere. So here we go.
Yay!
We have our Twix. And I
All
always have to
right, there we
modify it
go.
because I hate what they do.
Right, and both of our channels. So I am finishing up the tweets, and I will be with you. Have you found out in your time of doing this stuff? Can you type and talk at the same time, or has it
But
gotten
sometimes
easier?
I can. Sometimes I can.
Yeah,
I need, I am not, I don't have your link on here. Let me find your link. I'll
which
stick it
link?
on.
I'm putting them in our tweets, so we're good.
I know, I'll get there. I'm going to
Hey,
do it too because I want to
hey,
get some.
Amanda Gillum's here. Hey, Amanda.
Hey,
Hey,
no,
give like she is here. Amanda, good to see you. I think you're gonna like this trench run. It definitely is. Really looks like a cool set. I can't
I
remember
think it
why
is
we bought it. Because it's
because you
another.
wanted it.
It looks neat. It really does. But it's just I've never been a Lego builder, so it just happens. The missus likes gotten into the Legos with the streaming, so it makes it a lot better now. So it's one of
So
those.
here we're posting.
Hey, Corey Cochran is here. Hello, Corey. Welcome.
See, I said just give it a few minutes and
Yeah.
they'll they will um
Yes, exactly. So, yes, but let's see, we're doing the retweets,
okay.
but
So I
it's
have every So, well,
hmm?
I have everything posted here, so we are good. Since we
Yeah,
are on a limited time, but I'm going to let you say hello to the chat and everything. Hello, hello, Amanda, and hello, Corey. I do not put chats up during the
yeah.
stream, but I'm going to go ahead
Mhm.
and get started
Well, I can.
because I only have 3 hours.
Yes. Well, Can I explain why we only have 3 hours?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
So here we are. We
So
are
because
doing.
it's because of
Let me.
this wonderful person here.
Yes.
Because at 9 o'clock tonight we will be on Amanda's channel on YouTube and Twitch, playing Boot Pass or Marry, Star Wars edition. If you want to see Spice, well, Spice will be had that night. Mrs. will burn down the camera and everything else. It's really, really a fun time having this event with Amanda too. And by the way, Mr. Boobs is here. Stunning is here. Hello,
Hello,
Stunning.
stunning. Hello.
And Corey is on the Twitch side. Thank you again, Corey, for your support there. Okay, it
That's
said
not
boot,
what I wanted
Mary,
to do.
kill. I can't get the names right. At least I didn't say bang this time. I did say bop once. So boop
So
bop.
let me show this real quick. This is
Go
what we're
ahead.
doing right here. The Lego um, Death Star Death Trench diorama. Death Star, yeah. Trench Run Diorama. I am going to do actually using a PDF that I found online of the same build. So I'm not going to use the book. So as much as possible, we're going to have the it like this so you can see what I'm going to build. So here we go. This book starts off here. I've got multiple mouses I have to use, so if I grab the wrong one. But I think it's really neat, the book, because it talks a little bit about uh the what it is, who created it, multiple languages, some cool pictures, which I think is kind of cool. Um, Talking about some like 3D stuff and how to use this little Lego tool and what bags are for what parts of the build. And so, yep. So here we are now in bag one. So I am not guess I'm going to talk a lot. I usually talk a lot about the what I'm doing. Like I'm taking a 1x3 and all that. But since Dadman's going to be talking about Star Wars, I'm going to let him kind of do that, and I'm just going to comment as needed and build away because I only have 3 hours to do this build, and hopefully I'll get it done. So, Dadman, it is
Yeah.
in your court, and
Oh, it is? Oh, wow. Cool.
whenever you want to do your memes, I think if you put them in, you can change it
Yeah,
yourself.
I think we'll do
Okay,
that. I'm giving you a little
and
bit more time before we jump in there. But go ahead. What
okay,
would you have to say?
okay, that's all. So I'm just going
Okay.
to start my build here. I've got bag one. I've opened some of them in advance because they're very loud and crinkly, and some people like that noise,
Yeah.
and some people do not. And
Well,
for
by the way,
those that
Stunning says boob Mary kill, and Amanda
boob,
says it looks cool. Yeah,
I think
boob
it's going to
Mary
look.
kill.
I saw another one that's kind of like a flat version of this, like one you put on your wall. That if
Mm-hmm.
we do something on the 25th, I might show Dadman, and we might get it for
Yes,
for that
exactly. So,
for that build.
and I'm just letting everybody know we are on both channels today. So also make sure you hit the like on both channels. Check the misses out too. And oh gosh, I wonder who that is. I wonder if I got to check that in a second, Mrs. to make sure it's not. I gotta
Anything
go.
bad?
Hold on now.
Okay, well, I'll just talk
Yeah,
away. You
I need
just
to mute a
mute.
second. Yeah.
Yeah, just mute yourself. So here we are. We're going to do this build right here. This is step 2 of the build. As you can see, I like kind of showing the directions because I think it is cool to see what someone is actually doing. The smaller Millennium Falcon is almost $100 Canadian dollars. So it's hard to find um, inexpensive Lego. Like I say, I don't do a lot of Lego builds. I actually do different brands. This one just happened to be what I'm doing. Here we are, and we'll flip this over. We're going to put a 1x3 here. And something cool that I found out with Legos, this is a 1x3, this little brick right here. But if it's upside down and you don't know if it has two little holes here like that for Lego brand, then it's a 1x3 on the other side. So you don't have to always flip them over to make sure they work. Now I think, are these beside it? I'm thinking this goes like that. Or is there a longer one? Let's see. I think this one goes here like this. And then we're going to do, it's basically connecting everything together in the back. Hey, wait, thank you for stopping by and hitting that like button. I appreciate it a lot. Um, yeah, Wade's doing some really cool stuff. Go over and check out his channels. Um, he's just really grown very um, exponentially.
Yep,
So
and
go
make
over
sure
there
you
and
also stop
support
by the
him.
Mrs. channel too while you're at it, Wade. So You know, yeah, because we're on both channels, the Mrs.
Oh,
YouTube,
that's
my
right.
YouTube, and on Mrs. Twitch channel today. So go bring your friends in, get the Mrs. subscribe. We'll get her to 500 in no time. Let's
Okay.
get to 225 first. But
Hey,
hey,
damn it. Can I ask you a strange question?
sure, go ahead and ask the strange question.
Can you please come into this room and turn the fan on? I've got like 18 lights on here and it is hot.
Well, anytime you're in the
Oh,
house with
that's
me,
so
you're going
much.
to be hot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll be
You
right there.
silly bear. Trying to raise this up a little bit so maybe you can get a little bit more of the actual build here. There we go. I think that might work. There's a no, you did make a mistake. We've got multiple channels here. So, yeah. So we're gonna flip it back over here. We can say until this goes like this. It's right over there. And this goes like that, exactly the same. Then we're gonna get, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, that's good. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna put some here. I don't think this is, it's got a little, lots of details, but I don't think it's gonna be um really, really, um, really hard to do. So then we have these that are gonna go here. I'm gonna, not those. Well, that's interesting. They go underneath like that. That's kind of cool. So they just go underneath. So here we go. I hear you, Dad, man.
Hmm.
So there
Sorry,
we go.
Padawanabe's here. Did you know that?
Hello, Padawannabe.
It
Please don't
said,
put the.
this is a long one. I'm sorry. What?
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
I
okay.
keep popping up the
It's
chat.
okay.
Sorry about that.
You know what? Actually, it's okay if you do that because I don't do it because I have to stop doing my
Right,
build. And
right.
so I just, but
Okay.
no, you go ahead and do it. I forget I have another person
Yeah,
here.
yeah. And
So
we're
we're
working
cool.
out logistics, and we're still learning how
Yeah.
to stream together too. So, this is a long one. Grabbing galore. Want to modify my set a bit for its final display presentation. All right. Well, good to
This
see
one
you
is
today,
going in
Padawanabe.
this one
Mm-hmm.
is going in Dadman's um room. So I'm not taking up any of my space doing it. Yay. Because I'm running out of space, something fierce here.
And as a reminder, we're on both channels, the Mrs. channel, my channel. Make sure you've hit like on both of them. Make sure you're still subscribed to both of the channels because you never know what'll happen. But oh yes, see right there, Padawanabe's right on it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Have you ever heard
Thank you.
Padawanabe's wife sing karaoke though?
I don't know what is Patagonia's wife's name.
I don't, Mrs. Padawanabe, but I don't know.
No,
But she's
no,
got a
no, do
great
they have,
voice. No,
so,
she goes on with him. She goes on with him.
oh, no, I have not. I
Yeah,
have
he
not.
yields to her. Man, fantastic voice.
Oh,
So.
well, maybe I'll have to
Mm-hmm. Well, he does
go
good
over there.
himself. Also, he's singing some of the craziest
I'm sitting here, I'm
messed
not
up
wearing a long
songs.
sleeve shirt, and I usually wear a long sleeve shirt when I build because my arms just keep getting into this stream, and I just think, oh, my arms, I just don't like them.
Oh, you're
Um,
okay. We like your
so,
arms.
so
Yeah. So, do they have an estimated time on this build, or do they have an age?
then the age on this build, I think it's 18 plus. Because if you look at the picture, it's very detailed in all these
Mm-hmm.
little doodads and things here, very detailed. I think it that's where the time's gonna be in the detail.
Yep. Well, welcome into Bucky's Crafting. Hello.
Hey, Becky, how are you doing today?
It's good to see you, Bucky. And by the way, folks,
I'm putting these little things on there.
we're gonna have some of Bucky's involvement in this stream today a little bit later. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
So talk about Star Wars. You're the Star Wars person.
uh,
I'm
yeah.
honestly really not much of a Star Wars person.
Mhm. Well, let me say
Um,
this real quick. Padawannabe just gave us an update. He said she wants to be Mrs. Padawannabe for the stream. That's awesome. Yes, she laughs every time I tell her that all the other singers think she's great. Well, she is. So she truly
oh,
is.
that's really cool.
That's awesome, and I like the name. So, Bucky's did say she got dishes done, laundry in the dryer, and dinner's finishing up. Ooh, haven't had a chance to craft at all today.
I had my
No,
kid ask me what we're having for dinner, and I'm like, I don't know.
you make it tonight because we're. Oh, gosh, what a busy day
I
we've been.
didn't even have that. I just was like, I don't know.
Oh, it's been nonstop. I make Grandma Man walking a cake earlier, so that
That
was
is very
interesting.
awesome.
I know. Well, it's good. I
I
actually
just
can make bunt cakes, so although I almost overcooked this one, so it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be kind of crispy, but I like crispy, you know. And for stunning, I
I
said
don't know.
butt cake. So anyway, oh wow, there you go. We're going to Bucky's for dinner: meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and candied carrots. Wow,
Ooh, yummy. That sounds
yeah.
good. I love
So where do you want me to start with Star Wars, Miss? I
just
mean,
whatever you want to do. I mean, how why do you like Star Wars? Talk about if you want to talk some about your collection that you have.
mm-hmm,
Whatever. You can kind of start with with you. I will tell you, my childhood did not involve Star Wars. My
mm-mm.
adulthood really didn't involve Star Wars, really until I met um Dadman.
I'm your Han
Star
Solo,
Wars
Princess Leia.
Oh god. Star Wars really wasn't much in my wheelhouse. So, that being said, I'm go
Mm-hmm.
oh, wait, something's
Well,
not right here. Did
well, I'll
I
go
do it
ahead and
wrong?
take. You got it. If you need me to be
Yeah, I
quiet,
just
tell
did it
me.
wrong.
Okay, all
No,
right.
no, no,
Because Bucky's
just
already asked a question. I can go here. I'll go here. Of course,
yeah,
I'll start back at the beginning later. But Bucky asked, "What are your favorite characters?" And Mrs. You can say some if you think of them. I honestly was a Han Solo guy. Yeah, I was always a Han Solo guy. I did not like Luke Skywalker growing up. I thought he was too
can
overhyped
I
and all
say
that.
something
But
about this can I say something about the set really, really
yes,
quickly?
go ahead.
As opposed to the Indiana Jones set where I had to put these stickers on, these are actually printed on the tile. So they could have done that for Indiana Jones, and I don't know why they didn't, because both of them are on the tiles. They're not stickers. So I don't know why they couldn't do that with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Continue.
Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, oh, saving money probably. What I don't know what that had to do, but hey, Luke Skywalker
Or
was a brat. Yeah,
the
that our friend Amanda agrees with that in the in Star Wars. Yeah. Um, but see, here's one. Jar Jar Binks was hilarious. She said, but loved Han Solo. Aang always loved Jar Jar Binks. Aang had trouble with everybody picking on Jar Jar Binks all the years, and it was frustrating to Aang. And we did get a Jar Jar Binks whoopee cushion. That was kind of funny.
yes, that
But
was.
Han Solo was my favorite all the time because he was the stud, the bad boy, the scoundrel, that type of stuff. And he had a cool blaster pistol, which I liked. So part your
Did
hair in the
I
middle.
really have I don't know if I really had a favorite character. I guess if I had any I liked Boba Fett, even though, he started off as a throwaway character. I think I kinda like the bounty hunters. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um, oh, that one that had the antenna out of her head or something?
Oh, Aura Singh,
Yeah, Aura Singh.
yeah,
Um,
who was a Jedi hunter. Actually, she also tracked
but
down Jedi too.
I like them. Yes, I did not like I will say, uh-oh, I didn't my camera just went, "Whoops." Um, I did not like Luke Skywalker. I always thought he was like a whiny, spoiled little shit. I think he needed to be smacked a couple times, and it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I liked Princess Leia, um, as a
Hmm.
character. I liked it because, and I know this is sounds because she was a strong woman, and, and they but she was, didn't have to be this, you know, dick,
Well,
for want
Luke
of a
took
better
out
word.
took after his father, and Leia took after her mom. That's really it's true, kind of
You
true
know,
though. It's kind
that
of
is
true.
yes, I never even thought of that, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
Luke
That
was
is
always
so true.
impatient, wanting to run in a hurry, and then Leia was
No, he
sober
was
minded,
he was
focused.
a whiny. He was a whiny baby. "Oh, I don't wanna be here. Oh, you
I
know,
go with my friends at Tachi Station to pick up power converters. I know, but hey, but
"Yeah, I'm gonna
but you know,
whine."
you had to
Uh,
have the whiny Luke though to get the character fully developed though, to where he ended up becoming the leader in the Jedi that he became though. So
the whiny Jedi leader.
no,
Oh,
no, no, no,
man.
no,
I'm
no,
being a little
no. Oh,
facetious,
okay, because no, he
but at the end,
especially
he became whiny, didn't he?
well, yeah, because of what the mouse did to him. And I
Oh, but
refuse to acknowledge that Luke Skywalker, because the new Luke Skywalker that I know that developed became the master that reformed the Jedi Order, that also stood to fight the Yuuzhan Vong in its invasion, Abeloth and her
see,
creepy
this is
ass
all the stuff
starry
I
things and
don't
stuff like
know.
that. So, that's the Luke Skywalker who actually put himself in incredible danger so many times to save other people and to fight, the evil forces out there. That is the Luke
Mm.
Skywalker that we did not get. We got Uncle Jake, like people call him, Jake Soy Skywalker. It's not the character that there was ever developed. But that's why Luke was one that I came to really love and appreciate from reading the EU and the books and how the
Mm.
movies played out. Some of the other characters I love, IG-88. I love the IG bounty hunter droids. I will say my favorite part of the Mandalorian TV series was that in the first episode they actually used an IG type bounty droid, and it was a dream come true to see how they had him with the technology turn, spin, shoot, all this stuff. It's like a washing machine with guns. I mean, it was wonderful, and that was a dream come true, because when we saw IG in Empire Strikes Back, he he just stood there. All he could do was stand on the bridge of the Executor, because they didn't have the technology. They couldn't move it around. They couldn't do things with it, and it just was very static. So that was a great thing with the Mandalorian that I like. And some of the things I like with the Mandalorian. I'm not going to
I
criticize
like the little
everything.
garbage can droids,
Oh, the gunk droids,
I
the power
guess.
droids. You mean the
I
ones
don't
that
know.
like walking
The
trash
one that looked
cans?
like little garbage cans, yes.
Yeah, the gunk droids. And Angry Canadian's here. Hey, Angry
Hello,
Canadian.
Angry Canadian.
Good morning. How are you today? Good to see you today. So, yeah, we are, like I said, make sure you also visit the Mrs. side too, because she's live too. We're on both channels tonight. Thank y'all. Thank you for coming by, Angry Canadian. Good to see you. Are you going to be building again soon? Uh, I know you're building a lot. Actually, you want to see some great Star Wars builds. Angry Canadian
Oh my
did
gosh.
some massive Star Destroyers and some great work on that. And that was, you talk
Those
about
were really,
big,
really
yeah,
yeah.
big
Those
builds. Those were big builds.
yes.
But the IG droids, and remember the story, as the story goes, IG-88 beat Boba Fett to Bespin, but Boba Fett blew him apart, because if you look in the scene in the where Chewbacca rescued the parts of C-3PO after he got blasted, you can see the top of an IG droid next to the furnaces. So there you go.
Oh, that's interesting.
Exactly. So, and Angry Canadian said, I made a big Lego purchase the other day, so expect some streams soon.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yes, and
I've got
exactly.
I've got so many builds. They're
Yep.
not Legos, but I've got so many uh
Yes.
brick builds that I need to do.
Yes.
Um,
Exactly, Angry Canadian. This is what we're here for the missus, to help get her subs and watch hours. She is, unlike me, not having plans to monetize, she is trying to monetize. So if y'all can help get her streams out and get people over here, get them to subscribe. She's at 224. We're kind of stuck at that
Yeah, kind of
224
been
mark.
stuck there for a bit. Yeah.
But hey, at least you're not going backwards. I've gone 5 backwards in the last week, so but it's all
I
for
think
fun.
that's so funny.
Yeah, Corey, glad to see you again these days. I'm glad you
Hey,
able to
Corey.
get some freedom again. You take care and uh, keep an eye out for us. We will be live again. We'll be live for another couple hours, and then we'll be over at AGP. I'll put the link out there a little bit in a bit. I don't know if Amanda has a link, but hey, Corey, take care. Other favorite characters, folks in the chat. If you have favorite characters from Star Wars, feel free to share it. Those are
I
just some of the
like
cool
the
things that I
trash
had.
compactor monster.
The Dianoga, yeah, the one-eyed monster.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
call
that
him
was
old
kind of
Pete,
cool.
but no, he really, he had a mouth under the antenna as the eye goes down and hits the trunk. His mouth is down on the bottom side. You can tell on that piece of it. Although I
I
tell you
always
what,
find this interesting. I love the fact that if they're pieces that aren't going to be seen, they do these just weird colors. I think it's to get them out of their inventory.
makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, I was responding here. Corey, Angry Canadian said I switched to the myth. Absolutely. Um, well, what we've got, some of the other characters, you talked about the power droids. They were called power droids, and they look like walking garbage cans, literally big, square, and blocky. They also had the mouse droids, the ones that look like small little toasters on wheels.
Oh yes, I like that. I like all those kind of cute little droids and things like that that are
Well,
just extra.
I know that what got a lot of buzz, like with my grandparents, and I think people definitely at the time were the aliens. And hello to Alaska Jeff. Oh boy,
Hi, Alaska
Legos.
Jeff. Hello. Yes, we are building the Death trench run from the Death Star diorama. So we're hoping it
Yeah,
looks good.
yeah, exactly. Hope you're doing. But my grandparents and all, it was about the aliens, and that got the biggest buzz. You know, um, just because it was unique, it was really, really different. I mean, you had some Star Trek, you had some things with aliens, but this is the first movie that really they went all out, some really wild aliens and stuff like that. Um, yeah, so
Well,
yeah,
not only that, it was the locales and stuff. They were
mm-hmm,
more
yep,
um, detailed, involved than anything that they've seen
mm-hmm,
on television because, of course, there was more money, and more
mm-hmm,
time. Actually, I think more than
yep.
anything that they could do that.
Oh,
When
Bucky
you're doing
actually,
a weekly show, you can't.
mm-hmm, yeah. Bucky's got an idea. They may make the weird colors to help you know where the other pieces go and make it easier to find the pieces you need versus everything being
Maybe,
the same color. Because look at your guide; it's got those colors. So, huh,
yeah, but I think it's just because I really do think it's because they used them to.
hmm, yeah. Well, one thing with the
Well,
aliens,
this
though,
is
I mean,
odd.
because what happened in the cantina scene was one of the most was definitely something that threw people over the top. Had been, I mean, you had that wonderful bum 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 bum, the
Hmm.
great music. I mean, everybody loved that
Which that
soundtrack. They
music was
loved it.
actually in Fortnite now
Oh, really?
in
Well,
the
I can't wait to
festival.
hear.
Yeah.
Well, you have that. You have the aliens that were there. All had eventually had backstories. We see Walrus Man, who was one of the characters of the original character releases, and now he becomes Ponda Baba. And eventually they get names. They're given names
Do you
and stuff
like
like
that
that.
they do that, or do you not care one way or the other?
Well, I'll explain the same. But Kronos dropped by. Hey, Kronos. He can't
Hey,
stay. He needs
Kronos.
food. Good luck in the trench. Use the force and don't be a soy walker. We do not be soy walkers here. We are all skywalkers. But yes, you get some meat. Maybe we'll still be going.
Yes.
And keep an eye on
Well,
Twitter
this
later because
is a
we're going to be somewhere else at 9 o'clock tonight too,
Yeah, this
having
is
a
a
rowdy
timed
time.
stream. This is a timed stream because
Yep.
we do have something we're going
Yep.
to at 9 o'clock.
Yep. And Kronos says
So,
hello to you, Mrs. So,
hello,
um,
Cronus.
and Jerry Manosa's here. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, if you're over on Dadman's side of the channel, if you can come over to mine and just hit the like button, you don't have to
Yeah,
stay over on my channel. Just hit the like button so that
yeah, we're just
it can help me with my
yeah.
algorithm. Hey, look,
And if
this is
you're
something my youngest made. Look,
well,
made a little wait, let me show you this. Made a little
yeah,
pyramid. And
uh
look,
huh.
I use it to hold my
Oh
Lego
wow.
tool. Isn't that
Well,
cute?
and if you're sub to me but not sub to her, it's a chance to go check her channel out and subscribe too. Yes, Kronos, that arcade game, that old arcade game where you had like the handle controls and stuff in there. Oh man, that was an awesome game that we had back then too. So Kofi, and remember, Mrs. has a Kofi account. If you want to help subscribe, it's think of this as like if you join a channel on YouTube or subscribe on the Twitch side. You can do a one time or monthly donations for her, and it cuts out the middleman and the people that get their cut. But hey, if you want to support her hard work here, she's already bought a computer and some other things based on things that have been donated and all. And then we can also donate
I'm
builds.
actually using the laptop now.
Yes. Wow.
So cool.
Yeah. So we always want to do this because I pitch it more than the missus because she does. And Bucky said what I said. If you don't finish it, you can finish it on another Star Wars Day, May 25th. Exactly. That's the
Actually,
day.
I will not do that. Because I'm not going to have it set for 20 days. I'll do an impromptu stream to finish it.
I
And then I'll buy another one to do
because I
on May
told you
25th.
I told you that same thing. I got
Yes, he
yeah
did. He
yeah
did say that, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to let it set for
yeah
20 days.
yeah.
I don't
Cronus, you
have
could
enough
sit down.
space.
They had the little bear. They had like the little thing you step inside, and you could sit down and play the game. Yeah, and Alaska Jeff is over there now too. And yes, Kronos, I miss the '80s. We've got to have a music and movie. I just everything about the '80s is great. I keep not enough time in the day to get things together these days, but yes, we definitely have to got to talk more '80s. Um, what I was going to say that with about the characters, with how the cantina scene was so talked about back then, it was just amazing. It's like it was a thing. It like kind of like brought people into what an odd thing. They had not really ever seen something like that before. The music
Mhm.
helped with it, but all those characters got like all through Star Wars. They got names. Walrus Man was Ponda Baba. Uh, the Walrus Man, I mean the Hammerhead was just Hammerhead, but he got a name. Everybody got names in there, and actually, what happened in Expander Universe is they wrote some books, Tales of the Jedi or Tales from the Cantina, which what that
Interesting.
book did was a bunch of short stories of various characters you saw that in that scene. You had a Deveronian that has the big head that looks like the devil. You have the Gotol, which looks like a sheep with two horns up top, who actually got his rocks off with some chick, and Smith, or I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. This one species that has a very long, like almost a gonzo nose, but he got so hornied up he didn't pay attention to the species he was going after, because this chick was of a species that decided to kind of like the praying mantis, where the female ended up disemboweling the male when they're done.
Oh, that's not nice.
Nope, nope. But that was in the
Not
story.
nice at all. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's like wow. Hey, so I mean, but you had things like that. You had one of the guy that was smoking a hookah with these tentacle things down his nose. I mean, very crafty, very deceiving kind of bounty hunter. It really was an amazing book to read. Uh, and that's where I really grew with a lot of the Star Wars is actually reading the books, getting into the expanded universe, and
I
spending
remember
time
us
there.
just going to the library and just looking for all the books.
Hmm.
I
Exactly.
remember just
We got what we could and everything else. Um, so, but so the movie itself was a great thing. And I don't remember what got me into it. I think we did not have TV like you do now. I think it was just from reading newspapers. That's the only thing I can remember back to is seeing the advertisements in the newspapers, and that somehow got my attention. And then my parents, I guess I bugged them enough, they took me, and then because my mom the other day told me she didn't remember how I got into Buck Rogers or Battlestar Galactica, which came after. Star Wars was released. I mean, at least the television shows. Actually, Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers were initially introduced in the movie theaters. Then they took the two, basically, they took the movie and broke it up into two parts for like the pilot episodes for each. There was stuff that was different in the movie theater, the theatrical version than what was in the television version. But with Star Wars, it was straight to movies, and then you had nothing. We didn't have DVDs, VCRs. You were lucky if you had cable, but even then, it took forever before it came to cable. So
That's right. It's
we
not like
definitely.
now where it immediately,
Mm-hmm.
to
We really
streaming.
have a lot. We really are in a special time that we have the ability to get to this stuff so much, so often, and actually enjoy this. So Bucky's got to go for a bit.
Bye bye.
Got to eat dinner with the family. Be back after. All right, all right.
See
Don't
you
forget the blue
then.
milk. Don't forget the blue milk,
Uh,
which was in the original Star Wars at the homestead. Lars and Brew and Luke sat down to have breakfast and had the blue milk, which is a product that they just came out with. Your kids will love it, Bucky. Come on, do it for them. Like Sandy Cheeks, think of the children. SpongeBob, but it was cool that they could market things like that now, and they actually marketed it with the Darth Vader Luke Skywalker lightsaber dueling, and it was from the original movie, not from Last Jedi. That's the green milk, so that's a different thing. So, Mrs., where are we at now with the build before I go further into
back
some of
this
the
way in
Star Wars?
step 23. So it's a sometimes I think this is a good build for them to do very little on each build, but usually it's annoying that they do like only 5 pieces. But since this is going to be extremely detailed, um, and I'm kind of glad that they're breaking it down into smaller pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, this
Yeah,
is where I'm at so far on it. So it's looking good. Just kind of filling in all the gray. And as
is
that
that a
gets done,
dude there or what?
it kind of does look like a dude, doesn't it? No, I
It,
think it's just it does use one of the like barrels that are the
yeah, it
dude's
looks like the
head.
head.
Yeah, but it's not. It's actually like part of a des- design that
Huh?
they have.
That is interesting. That is interesting. So, how many pieces does this build have again?
I don't know. Let me check real quick. It's
Okay,
not
I'm
as
just.
many. It has 665 pieces. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not like a really big build, but it's a detailed build. I'm grabbing the pieces off here so
Yeah.
that, like I tell them, I usually do this, especially in builds like this, so that I don't miss a piece because it's so easy to miss something in something this detailed, you know, finding it on the picture. But yeah, but yeah, very small pieces, very small
No.
pieces here.
I think that's one of the things that kept me from getting into them is this small pieces. But then again, you have patience. I don't have patience.
I love doing this. This is stuff I love doing. So,
That's cool. Let's see.
so that's what goes there. Okay. So you're gonna do some memes for
I
us?
will. I was going to hold off a little bit longer. Uh,
Okay.
I could have done it a couple minutes ago, but I'm just going to talk more about Star Wars lore legend. If
Okay,
folks
yeah.
feel free to.
It,
Any of you got questions or you want to share your memories? Let's talk some Star Wars today. That's what we're here for. And while the Missus builds his trench run, because this is like one of the most. This was such a cool scene, especially with the music, the score with it. You got
Yes.
very intense music, very
Well, it's
you
like,
know.
trying to figure out what is your favorite scene even in Star Wars, I know there's a lot of it, but is there anything that, excuse me, just jumps out and says, "Yes, this to me defines what Star Wars."
Imperial walkers on the North Ridge. The first time you see the Imperial walkers make the appearance, and then you get the close up where you actually see them, that in Empire Strikes Back, that was what I always enjoyed with Star Wars.
When
Not,
you
I
think of
mean,
Star Wars, that's what you like, kinda like the
yeah, they're
pops
big,
in your
ugly,
head
and slow.
first
They're
off.
just heavily armored. I mean, we learn later they have their own weaknesses, but at the time, as a kid in a sci-fi movie, seeing how the rebels couldn't really dent them, it was like, dang, it was
Oh,
so
yeah, but I
intimidating.
wasn't asking what did you think was the most, um, uh, best, war vehicle?
No, no,
I
no,
just
no,
said,
no. I'm not.
what
No,
was your
no, no.
most
That
iconic
scene,
scene?
that scene, that
Yeah,
whole scene, seeing them make their appearance out of nowhere on the snow, and it's like, what are these things? Why is everybody so scared of them? And it's like, dang, it
'cause
really was impressive. Yeah,
they
it
can
was
kill
impressive.
you.
Not, yeah, you see them in the snow, and these guys out there with blaster rifles trying to shoot something like that, and it was like, and then they had to try to figure out how to bring them down. Well, use the tow cables. You know,
Mhm.
it was really really interesting to see. But just the whole appearance of them, it's like the
Yeah.
first time when Darth Vader made his appearance. Walking out, onto the bridge, onto the Tantive 4 in Star Wars. You know, like who's this guy? And then you hear, and um,
The
it just
music, I think the music to me, um, it's just amazing in this. Um,
yes,
nothing, is out of place.
absolutely. And hey, hey, you got a fan out there. It's the Lady V Elements. Hello, Mrs.
Hello, Lady V. Hello. How come I'm not
Awesomeness.
seeing any of these in the oh, there it goes. I forget that they're slower popping up over here.
Yeah, they are. All right. But that's good. And hey, you're back, Lady V. Hey, thanks for coming
Hey,
in.
hey.
Yes. So feel free, folks. Like I said, ask questions. You have memories, likes from Star Wars. What was the first time you ever got into Star Wars? So, and right now, the Missus is building one of the iconic scenes from Star Wars with the attack on the Death Star, the trench run scene
Yes.
here. It'll, one of the greatest scenes in the movie. Really, really a cool scene. You didn't know what was going to happen, so. Oh,
How
so
does
Lady V
that
is
fit on
Lady V.
there?
That's fine. Doing chores, so you're in and out. That is awesome. You're here. That's what counts. Thank you for being here with us. Which we're going to go for another about 2 hours, 15 minutes. Then we'll be popping over to Amanda Gillen's channel tonight. I'll put the link out there later, where we will be playing Boop, Boop, Pass or Kill. I
Boot,
think.
Mary, kill. Boot, Mary,
Boop,
kill.
Mary, Kill. Yeah, it's like which
What
one do you
was
want to
that?
boop, or which one do you want to marry, or which one do you want to just get rid of? So exactly. Thank you, Lady V, for splashing the love over on my channel too. Appreciate it so much. Um, yeah, this scene was really really cool as a kid, but it never gets old as the adult because you keep waiting the intensity, which is I think also driven by the music.
Oh,
And he,
yes.
and then you didn't. It was really cool then when you see Han Solo come out of nowhere with the Millennium Falcon to clear Luke to take that final shot. It really, really, really was really a cool thing
Mhm.
to. It's one of those, like we said before, how music can help add to or take away from a scene. This was the first movie that I was exposed to that really introduced me the connection between music and the movie itself.
Right.
So I went through so many scenes, but there have been also movies. We got Jaws. I mean, nothing like that. That dreaded theme.
Mhm. Well, like we said, who is involved in all of these?
John Williams.
John Williams.
Oh my gosh, and he still conducts at times. He's retired. I actually crossed a couple of his where he was guesting. Celebrity things on some at some different orchestras around the country at times,
Yeah.
just like on a birthday celebration. So But yeah, folks, if y'all have any favorite scenes and things like that, please let us know. I will tell you though. I tell you what though, I wanted Luke to get Leia at first. I had a love hate relationship with Han
I just
Solo.
think that, knowing
Yeah.
that I just think it's just, oh crap, I just dropped a
Well,
piece.
in
Dang
Kentucky,
it.
you can kiss your sister. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
joking,
I just
folks. That's a joke. Okay.
I just dropped a piece and I'm very
Do you need me to come get on the floor
no.
and find it?
If I need it, I'll go look for it. I might not
Okay.
need it.
Yeah.
Oh
So, of
yeah.
course, normally I say that's
Dang it.
Tennessee, but I decided to name Kentucky tonight. Do you need me to get down there and look?
No, no. I'll
Okay.
either find it or I won't.
Well, we've got well, that whole scene. They say that it was not really designed to be that way, and that it kind of took the turn to go that in the direction it did. But it actually worked out, I think, with the expanded universe the way things ran. Um, but there was I really hated Empire as a kid. I really hated it as a kid, and you know why?
Why?
Because it's the first movie that I ever saw that did not have a complete ending, and it was not a
Oh
happy
yeah.
ending. It's the first one that had a cliffhanger, and it's like, oh gosh, movies aren't supposed to do this. And so I was mad. I'm like, how could you do this to Han Solo? Blah blah blah, and all this stuff. You know, I didn't want to wait 3 years, but then when you're a kid and you're impatient, so
Well, I found a Lego piece, but it's not the right one.
well, Lady V, it is a Death Star trench run. Mrs. I don't know if you have the box, but either way, it will be fabulous. It will definitely be a good. There you go. That is what the
And the
finished product will look like.
and the piece that I'm missing,
Hmm.
it looks like I'll be able to just stick it on when I find it, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Oh,
It's a piece
okay.
that goes right here, and I'll
Just
just
stick it on.
I might have some in the
No.
um
Well,
what's
Lady
it
V's
called?
got confidence in you because she says it will be a masterpiece if you're working with it. So, and
Oh,
she loves
thank you,
it
thank
there.
you.
So, all right. So, all right, we got some good stuff to play off in the chat here now. The Alaska Jeff, 20 of y'all watching us on combined channels. Make sure you've hit the like button, subscribe, share it out to everybody you know. Have them come in, and especially if you can direct them to the Miss channel. We are having fun today. Jeff says to think George Lucas wanted to make 3 films originally, 6 according to one interview, only to be told he gets to make one. Then Star Wars successful, and he got to make the others. Well, exactly. So, um,
I just put some extra pieces on
oh, I
there
th- I
because
think
it
I was thinking
happened.
she was talking about the like button. She said, "Lick it before you stick it," and she mentioned the Legos. ah, extra hold, extra hold. But yeah, it is interesting to see how this all developed because even back then the talk was there was supposed to be nine movies or 9 episodes originally, and then the first one was so successful, but like I was talking with Amanda earlier, that his ability, his foresight on getting the toy deal though really
Yeah,
made him wealthy, was really a shrewd move because the studios were kind of with the toys, but this, as far as I remember, and I know based on being alive at the time, this is the first time I ever saw movie toys that were movie based in the theaters, in the stores. And
excuse me.
what?
I was
Oh,
coughing and
oh,
I
sorry, I
rubbed
didn't know
my
if I
mouth
said
and I
something
apologize.
wrong. Well, I
No,
have a
no,
bad
no, no,
I
no.
have a bad way to do weird English, so see, I just said English there. So yeah, it was always cool going in with my mom. It was like, hey, we'd actually pretty much get a toy or character or something every time. You know, one a trip, and I always ran to the toy aisles and to the because it worked. It was a cool movie. Kids loved
It
it on it,
wasn't
and you wanted to go get it.
and the toys weren't crazy expensive.
Yeah, they were good. They
Or
were good. They were
you
solid.
know, yeah,
And then it became getting a vehicle here or there, X-wing fighter, or Christmas morning. I remember opening a Millennium Falcon, and it really
right.
really was cool. So yeah, it's just, I mean, the fact he got on board and got the marketing rights of all the toys, but right up front, I mean, he set himself up good there. Probably even better than the movie studios got just based on ticket sales. So, but yeah, I mean, I've heard nine, but I will say to me, of all the movies, the original is the best of all of them because it's. I like Empire the best as a movie, but really Star Wars by itself is the one that can stand alone. Because you gotta, if you have Empire, you kind of like, well, why are these guys hiding out on a snow ice planet? Return of the Jedi, you got, well, what's go, why are they saving this guy? But Star Wars is the one movie you could just go watch it and be done with it if you want to. It's a good self-contained movie, I think.
Mhm.
And that's before we got all the sequels and then the move towards sequels and stuff. So yeah, with that. Um, and Jeff said it's why the rest of the story feels like it fits so well together. Yeah, they gave him the three and they were done right. But I also think there's a lot of credit to people that were with him at that time that really helped keep him focused and stuff like that. Because we do see problems with the prequels. I had some big issues in the prequels, but I don't hate them. Darth Vader, what is it, General? Sir, Comscan is Admiral Ozzel is as clumsy as he is foolish. uh, Sir, should we leave him to me? And he turns around, and then that scene, Jerry Mendoza, thank you for that scene, because you sit there as a 10-year-old, you sit there, look, this guy in this black suit turns around, video screen, and then all of a sudden, just staring at it, and Lord Vader, the fleet has moved out of space. And he just starts choking. You have failed me for the last time, Admiral.
You have failed me for the
You are
last.
now in command, General Admiral Piet. How about Admiral Piet? Like battlefield promotion, it's one thing when your leader gets killed, but not by your own your guy ahead of you, and he's not even touching him. Could you imagine
Yeah.
Admiral Piet's drawers after that? Like, oh boy. So anyway, but I love that. Yeah, folks, if y'all got more lines on that, that's awesome. It's amazing how I cannot remember what to do trash or garbage, but I remember that line so well. There's other ones like
Yes.
apology accepted,
Yes.
Captain Nita. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he can't remember to do basic chores, but
oh well, we got Lady V back listening for a minute. So Angry Canadian is at Osaka Comic Con this weekend helping the Jinja Ninja. They have a blockbuster themed pop up Lego shop there. I took a
oh
video to
how
share later. Wow.
well, how cool
Awesome.
is
Well, make sure
that?
we get that link when you get an Angry Canadian. Uh, Dang, that's cool. So we'd love to see that. Actually, in our town, we're supposed to have a big Lego uh, display, a Lego set. I don't know what was it,
A
like a Lego
convention?
con in a way. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a convention in a couple weeks. So we're thinking of going in there to take a look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, that
There you go, Jerry. I did not even see this before this. General Veers, my lord, the fleet has moved out of Lightspeed. Comscan has detected an energy shield protecting a small area on Hoth. The shield is too strong. It's strong enough to deflect any bombardment. Yeah, there you go, Jerry. And by the way, Jerry Minosa, do you know who played General Veers and what movie he came down? He was appeared in down the road in another Lucas Spielberg franchise. I bet you know it. I bet you know that. So you can't just watch one film. You love the series. I know. I know. Everyone has it, even if there's slow moments, but still, it gets back to, yeah, the rebels are allergic to our presence. Admiral Oswald came out of Lightspeed too close to the system. Yes. Prepare for a surface attack. Gosh, it's like, oh, I love that. But like I said, the first time I saw that as a kid watching it, this guy turned around and just choked a guy without even being around him. That was like, holy crap. We saw it in Star Wars in the when he was doing what to one of the generals there. It was arguing back, but not to actually go to the full extent like he did there. It just was really, really cool. Angry Canadian said, yeah, I just found they have a Lego Con in Japan the first week of June. You'll be heading there too. Awesome. Yes.
why is
The
that
thing
not
is have enough money. If you got enough money to play, pick up some cool stuff with us. Um, but yeah, like I said, there's so many great lines with it. We see also an Empire. I think Empire was one that had a lot of the cool lines with it. Later in the, when they're trying to chase the Falcon through the uh, asteroid field, asteroids do not concern me, Admiral. And then, of course, when the Avenger loses the Millennium Falcon, Captain Anita goes to apologize to Lord Vader personally and take full responsibility, and it's apology accepted, Captain Anita. Yep. Yes, exactly. Jerville said he's
And
felt
then
surprised was wiser. He's as clumsy as he is foolish. General, prepare your men for a surface attack. So it's uh, I love
did he
I
kill
love
him
that movie.
after he accepted his apology?
Yeah, I mean that
Okay,
yeah. What
I
happened is you see there. You, no, the way the scene goes is you see Captain Nita like hit the floor to his knees, holding his throat. Then he rolls over on his back. Then you hear apology accepted, Captain Nita.
uh,
So yeah, why is it now impossible? General, prepare your troops for a surface attack. General Veers, yes, my lord. Yes, yep, exactly. All right. I love that movie. It's really a lot of fun, bringing back a lot of memories. Talking with you guys with this, so the missus is actually building again the Lego set Death Star trench run right now. So, what do
mhm.
you describe these pieces as that you've got right in here?
They're just it's making the mechanics of it. It's just making the background,
Yeah,
kind of the
that's the
outside
surface
of the
level.
Death Star. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's all this is. It's just making the texture of the build, and
Mm-hmm.
then at the end we'll build the fighters, and they'll be attached onto this, so you'll see the whole thing. There's
Yeah,
a
it's
wall
coming
will probably
together
come up.
pretty quickly, though. It looks like.
It's not too bad. I'm on bag 3 already, 3 of,
Yeah.
6, so,
Well,
uh,
Jerry says the price of failure in the Empire when you cross Darth Vader's death. We thought Darth Vader was just a big badass, but wait till we see the Emperor in Return of the Jedi. I mean, he's even more powerful than Darth Vader is. We learned that even Darth Vader has a healthy respect or fear of the Emperor himself.
because we find out that Darth Vader is actually a little wuss. I mean, he's
You're so funny.
sorry. But think about it. I mean, he's whiny before he became Darth Vader. He's this little whiny old thing,
Yep.
just like his son. And
Yep.
yeah, he just he just had power and he used it. He just really was just a big whiny old whiny whiner.
Yeah. Mrs.
Whiny
is harsh.
McWhiney Stein.
Yep. Yeah.
And he
She.
was he not really? Has Mrs. built any other Star Wars sets
Yeah. I was
recently?
going to get into that.
No, I have not. This is actually I don't normally this was bought for Dad Man, and so I'm building it for him. But I will. I am thinking we're thinking of doing a build also on May 25th, and I saw a really neat Star Wars. It was a it was the trench run again, but it was a wall display. It's not by Lego, and it looked really cool. And I might get that to build on the 25th.
Hmm.
But no, I don't do a lot of Star Wars stuff, and not a lot of Lego Star Wars stuff because it's expensive.
Yep. And like we say here,
Expensive.
visit Mrs. Kofi account, and if you want to help contribute to donate towards things to help the Mrs. buy builds or whatever else, contribute to the channel and things that she does, feel free. One-time donations. They're also could be a monthly type thing. I mean, it takes the middleman cut out of the StreamYards. I mean, not StreamYards, but YouTube and Twitch and other things like that, where the money comes through directly. So hey, and he said he hopes he can see it. I think we may be about the same time on the 25th, or maybe we'll see what time how that works. Right now, a lot of what we do is kind of last second because we have to be
You have
flexible
to
with
be
a
a
lot of
little
things.
fluid with some family situation stuff that's going on. but we try to
Yeah.
do stuff.
Well, an
Usually it's
angry
not too
Canadian
bad.
said on 25th he'll be streaming all day Star Wars video games. Wow.
Oh, that is cool.
And to do Lego build streams a different time. Yeah. I'm just impressed the way he built that Star Destroyer. That thing was huge. So, and it was more of the prequel era Star Destroyers, but they still good. We saw some
I'm still
huge Star Wars sets up there in Georgia. You remember when we were visiting? I mean, they
oh,
had the Death
yeah.
Star one. They had some huge piece sets that were just
Oh,
incredible.
2 situations that we have up here is that, we have a very small, um, base to put stuff in, and so, I'm actually my streaming stuff, my entire setup is out in the living room. That's why sometimes you hear people coming by and they just talk and everything else.
Or
So
the creaking door.
I don't even have a dedicated room for my streaming. So
Yeah.
it makes it a little difficult to find places to put things, but
Mm-hmm.
I am working on that. So I'm hoping that at some point would be able to get an actual um, space to uh,
Yeah.
stream and do the stuff I want to do. But it takes time, and that's a big thing. You know, there's only so many hours in the day. So sometimes I decide whether I'm going to stream or if I'm going to work in uh
Mm-hmm.
the closed in
Yep.
garage. We closed in our garage. And so usually I decide to stream.
Mm-hmm. And you can also support Mrs. on Throne, where she has a wish list of things too, with that and other builds and things that we got. Jerry, thank you for keep putting the lines there. Darth Vader just learned of Admiral Ozzel's big blunder and activates the U screen. Yep, exactly. Admiral Ozzel appearing on the screen with Captain Piet. Lord Vader, the fleet has moved out of light speed and we're preparing to. You have failed me for the last time. Captain, prepare the fleet. Deploy the fleet behind the shield. I don't. I'm sure Jerry's going to give me the full quote, but I got a lot of it in my head. It's wonderful. But
That's
let's
what's
see.
so scary.
I know. Tell me about it.
How much
Yeah, no
you
problem, Angry Canadian. Glad you're here with us, hanging out tonight. And yeah, of course, you always drop a few pieces here and there. The missus dropped one earlier.
I dropped one, but I put 2 different pieces up there, so it's all
Oh,
kind of
cool.
abstracty, so it doesn't really matter. If I find a piece or if there's
Oh
a
yeah,
spare one, I will.
yes. You have failed me for the last time,
Pardon my
Admiral
throat. I'm so
Captain
sorry
Piet.
about that.
No problem. Love this. Of course, I'm doing no justice to the voice of Darth Vader. No one can ever do what James Earl Jones. That's another thing too, is the iconic nature of some of these characters and the actors associated with them. We got Harrison Ford. You know, he's whatever he said about with Han Solo, but Mark Hamill with Luke Skywalker, Carrie Fisher with Leia, Lando Calrissian. And Billy D.
Yeah.
Williams, but like that James Earl Jones, that's the iconic voice. I mean, you hear this is CNN, just the voice, the presence. It was weird. The first time I saw, see, I thought James Earl Jones was a robot because all I saw associated was a voice, and so the first time I
Mhm.
saw him acting in a role, it's like, wait, he's real. It's like he's like, it's kind of weird when you see something like that when you're young like that. Just of course nowadays we got AI creating voices and everything else. So hey,
But we're not gonna get into that.
nah, we're not. But yeah, I mean, voice actors are so good. I mean, Mark Hamill's played the Joker and done stuff online, in different series and stuff. Uh, People have gotten famous for it. I know our friend Stunning is big on Welker and some of the guys for the Transformer voices. So, um, yep, yep. I love that. And this right here, Captain Pitt, yes, my lord, Darth Vader, make ready to let our troops beyond their energy field and deploy the fleet so that nothing gets off the system. And then I think what is it? Admiral Pitt says, Yes, my lord. And then Darth Vader says, uh, "You are now in command, Admiral Piet." So, like I said, how about that for a promotion? You want that at work? I don't think. Check the draws. Destroy the AI. Yes. All right, Mrs. How are you feeling with this build so far?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm, like I said, I'm on bag 3 of 6. It's, 6, we got a couple hours still. Might
Yeah.
be close to it. I don't we'll see. We'll see
Oh, so
unless I do something
only six
totally
bags. Wow.
differently. But there's a lot of very small pieces in these bags because all this detail stuff, I'm not even over on this side yet. So,
Wow.
yeah, there's
That's cool.
a lot of detail. So,
All
that's what
right.
I think it makes it kinda cool.
Yeah, it always is cool. I tell you, you're doing a
I
great job. It's amazing
and I
the
will say
progress.
that,
Hmm.
Lego is really good about, um, how they kinda separate their pieces in the bags, like the sections, because it makes it easier, to find the pieces that you need,
Hmm.
um, as opposed to some who they're just all in one bag, and that makes it kinda difficult. So,
Yeah.
like I say, this is kind of a neat they do it well. They do it
Hmm.
well.
I'm going to go ahead and ask this question. I'm going to create a poll. Let's do it on your channel.
Go right
Or
ahead.
wait, no, I got to put the poll on my channel. Sorry, I can't.
That's okay, I don't care.
So what we'll do here is, let's see. If you go over, we're going to do a poll. It's a question we've asked before. Um, let's see. Which uh, movie do you is your favorite? You always have to help me with phrasing. Which movie is your favorite, or which movie do you prefer the best or
I
like the
like
best?
this movie best.
Okay, there you go. I like this movie best. I cannot like. Okay, sorry.
I like this movie best, and I cannot lie.
All right, so we're going to go Star Wars
That's so weird. Why did they
Empire Strikes Back.
huh. Oh, I see.
See
They're
Return of the
rotating. I see.
Jedi. Do you think we should put a I like them all the same in there?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Okay.
So we're on, step
All
39,
right. So we have a
drilling step
poll.
right here.
The poll is up on my channel. So even if you're with the missus, flip over to my channel for a bit. Yes, I am, Lady V. You are still around lurking. Yes, we have this. All right. Thank you. I'm always ready with the poll. So have gun will travel is my motto with everything. And Bucky, you're back. Yay. So with that now, Mrs. How about a few memes?
Sure.
Yes, because I will say special shout out to Bucky's Crafting who provided these memes tonight. So yes, and RRT and Z, may the fourth be with you. Also, good to see you with us
Hello,
tonight.
hello.
All right, so make sure, like you said to everybody, please make sure that you have also gone over to the Mrs. channel. If you have not yet, I have, please also considering her, Mrs. Real quick, just tout yourself real quick for people
Okay, give me
what
1
you do on your
second.
channel.
I will. Well, my channel is, on YouTube, it's at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, as you well know, and on Twitch, it is Mrs. Deadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. Um, what I do is every morning at 10 a.m., except on Sunday, which is, we do it at 1 p.m., we have a morning musings show, um, called, Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. And it's just a time of positivity just to kind of start your day in a good frame of mind. We do a puzzle, we have memes, we laugh, we joke, and that's how we start our day. If we're in the area where it's morning, if it's the afternoon, it's to get you through the rest of the day or in the evening to get you ready for um your nighttime. But yeah, it's just a bit of positivity. I also do block parties, which are brick builds. Sometimes they're Legos, sometimes they're not. I talk about them. Not only do I build them, but I do a little review on some of them because some brands are better than others. So if you're looking for something and I tell how much it cost and if I thought it was worth it or not. Um, so I do that, and I'm starting to do some gaming. I do my builds on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm working on doing my gaming.
Hmm.
It could be Steam games, it could be um, Epic games like Fortnite. I'm trying to get Destiny um, 2 in the rotation of, I'm
Yeah.
hoping to do them on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
All right.
So,
Well, Bucky says you have it all now. Morning Muses building Legos Fortnite now. You got it all. So definitely check
and,
out
and
Mrs.
And
Yeah.
maybe on one of those Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I might pull the gaming and do like a craft thing or something. I'm not sure until I can really get into an area where I can
Hmm.
work a little more and get
Yeah.
access to my craft stuff. But it's all working. It's changes and stuff. But yeah, I'm just have fun, and it's
Yeah.
whatever I like to do. I do. Probably
Yeah.
not the best for streaming, but I don't care.
Yeah. Lady V says your mornings are always fantastic. Yeah, I've had to actually
Well,
stop
thank you.
working to go out there and check on her to see if she's okay. She's laughing so hard.
I
Is
do
this
laugh a
wonderful
lot.
thing. So now we got a couple of little things in here. RTNZ says, "Hell, folks had to vote all the same. Although Empire is the best film, Jedi is the one I rewatched the most, and without the first one, that is a great summary right there. Empire is the best of all of them. Jedi is especially the when they win and defeat the Empire. It just, but without the first, none of the others would exist. I see. My thought though is that the first one is the one that can stand alone. If you watched one of the three, you watch Star Wars because it has a beginning and an end that you could walk away from. Empire, you sort of like, well, why are they running from people? Or then they had the cliffhanger
If you
conclusion.
only had
Yeah,
one to
yeah.
watch.
And Jedi, I mean, had its part of, well, why are they rescuing this guy? So there's different things. So, and Jerry's over here on your side now. Yay!
Hey, thank
Lady
you.
Lady V's also voted them all too because they're kind of connect from review, but not a hardcore movie person. All right, but hey, stay around, Bucky. Sit and chance. You're on the clock now. We will see what people think of your memes now. Are you ready, Mrs.? I think I got
Yes,
everybody in
go
chat.
right
Although
ahead.
Jeff said, "Where's Phantom Menace?" That is out in the theaters, and I debated going back in today. Go there today, but ran out of time today. So yeah, just life's crazy. So uh, you could have a standalone film, just how I could stand on one leg, but I prefer. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, let's go. Here goes our first meme of the day, Mrs. Let's see. Did you want to pilot? No, you wanted me to pilot.
So
So
you can
let me
pilot.
see how this. Let me. Oh crap. Let me. Hold on. I got to figure out how to shrink you.
Oh, here. Oh, let me do that. I'll do
Yeah.
that. No, you don't want to shrink me. What you wanted to do was you
Hmm.
messed it up. So what you want to do is, what did you do?
I did my add to stage. That's all I did, and I shrunk myself.
So we add,
Yeah.
just give me a second. I'm working on it.
All right.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just.
Stop. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me figure it out. There we go.
All right.
There we go. I
Do
just
you
had
want
to
me to
figure
make
it
it
out.
bigger, or is it big enough?
No, that's big enough. They can see
Huh?
them.
Yeah. Oh, hey, at least tech support is here to correct my mess while I'm here.
Those, well,
I
actually, wait, can you guys see these okay, or would you rather have it like
a
this?
little larger.
I was gonna see if I could flip them. Oh, they will. I can't flip them, so it'll have
Okay.
to be like this. Either be like
Okay.
that or like this,
Oh
where I'm
shoot.
in the little corner.
Shoot.
But you can't see all that one, so I think
Oh, there we go. That
okay,
works.
okay, okay.
That work. Well, we're only doing a few of the memes at a time, so. Is it big enough? Yeah. Okay. Uh, I'm watching. It says my hands are busy. Oh, don't worry about typing. I just want to make sure you were here since you helped. This one had to go first. Only just begun. The Star Wars memes have.
It's only just begun.
Oh yeah, we
Star
got
Wars
some more
have.
wonderful Yoda quotes in here. So, all right. When you walk into the kitchen and your mom asks if you're hungry, that's why I'm here. And it happens when they're 21 years old too. Uh, so
Yep.
uh, exactly. Oh, I like it.
That's
So
kind of funny.
RNTZ, assuming most of us here are an age where we saw the original Star Wars films in the cinema when they first came out, pity generations who couldn't experience that. Yes, I. Do you mind if I part the meme just a second, Mrs.? Or
I don't care.
because this leads. Yeah, Bucky's that still does it to her mom. Yeah, it doesn't stop. It doesn't. No, when they're adults. So actually, I'm going to do a few more memes. I'm going to come back to this one in a minute. Let's do it that way, because that way I
Okay,
can.
doke.
Yeah, I'm going to come back to that because it's a very interesting point. And I got a few thoughts. The heat is killing me. I'm putting in a transfer request. Ah, crap. They got Hoth. From the Hoth.
Yeah, be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, exactly. And Hoth is bitter, bitter cold. We've got to help her. They're my friends. I've got to help them. I can save him. I have to try. Who are you? Go away.
The evolution of an asshole. Oh, sorry.
Oh, oh Mrs. Oh, oh, oh.
What?
I think Lady V does that cold with the. I think with the hot coffee, right? It's too hot, then it gets too cold. That's too funny.
Yes.
Oh, but yeah, there's your Uncle Jake Skywalker right there. Oh my gosh! But that's what's great with some memes like this. They got truth in them, and it is like this is a criticism of the whole series too. Right there, you take this guy that was so positive, always did, and continue that expanded universe to just be changed, is what I say. But hey, sorry, I digress on that. Maybe I'll touch that a little bit later. But let's laugh at the memes. Profile pic versus tag pic. And we think that
Yes. That is so true.
Qui Gon on the left looking all hot and cleaned up, and then on the right, it looks like
Yeah.
Revenge of the Nerd sunglasses with that big brutal tape right in the middle. Uh, oh, oh, Lady V said with the coffee. Oh, about the things with the kids. Yeah, I know at my mom's. She will ask if I want anything, and I'll take over. I'll take over to make the coffee. Gotcha, gotcha. Laughing at that one. Oh, so, but okay, with the coffee. All right. You know, I don't know. Yeah, because a lot of people don't like the tag pics either, do they? You want everybody to have the profile pic, your LinkedIn, things like that. So, Han Solo or Han Co-op?
Ha ha ha. Okay, that was funny. I like that joke.
I know. Both of these are very iconic photos. I mean, of the characters. This this picture, this one at the bottom is actually on the. I think it's on one of the games that we've got, one of the board games we got, because it was just
Mm,
used everywhere. So
yeah.
yes, yes, Bucky found these like in like 5 minutes. The other what would have taken me 30 minutes took Bucky like 5 minutes, and still making her giggle.
Oh, yes. See, that's how I am. I find them all, but I still, when I show them the next day or the next whenever, they still make me laugh.
You had some
It's
crazy beer ones today, so that was on your
yes,
show today.
it was National Homebrew Day. So
Yeah,
people thought I said, "Yeah, you thought I was gonna do Star Wars memes today, but I didn't. I
nope,
didn't because 'cause we're doing them later."
yep, exactly. So then regret, yeah, those were the droids I was looking for. Yep, nothing like regret. I'm sorry, that's another stupid meme and joke, but yeah, regret.
It's a tattoo meme.
hmm Well, you remember we used to have T-shirts, sort of his and her T-shirts. Remember?
Yes, we had them made special.
Yeah, I was a scruffy looking. Nerf herder. And
Mm-hmm.
what do you remember? What yours was?
I can't remember.
But it was definitely a Leia and Han Solo shirts, but they were kind of matching. So it was really really cool to do silly stuff like that. The Mandalorian is a side story. I'm Star Wars now. Beach. You look at Grogu. Yeah, this is true. This says it all right now, Mrs. Oh, and oh,
Does it?
there's your. Hey, it's not Luke, Mrs., but it's Kylo Ren. See the crying
Uh,
face?
oh, yeah.
It's not just Luke, and it's not just Anakin. It's Anakin's grandson too,
So
Kylo.
it must be a male recessive gene to
Yeah,
be a wuss.
but
I've never watched any of these. I don't even know who this character is. I've heard the name before. So,
which one? The Kylo Ren on the left?
yeah, I
Well,
don't
yeah,
think I've
he's
ever,
Darth Vader's grandson. Crying up story. Action.
but I've never
The Force
watched that one.
Awakens. Yeah, you did with me and the couple, our friends from up the road a bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you were there opening night with all of us. That's how
Oh,
impressive you
okay.
were with the movie. It's the one that everybody said was like New Hope, Star Wars redone. Yeah, it
Oh,
was like a lot of parallels. But see, and I'm sorry, I've got to use a word here because look at Grogu. Look at that cute little face right there. And it's like and I really want. The only thing that could have made this funnier is that I am Star Wars now, bitch. Yeah, because look at
oh,
the staring eyes, like boom.
yep, yep.
It's like
But he's
I
too
own
sweet
you.
to
I
do
own you
that.
all. And that's what happened. This little green guy actually owns all of Star Wars. What's the one thing people won't say now that's positive? It gets back. Forget the Mandalorian. It's Grogu. Ah, so I love this meme. Handed the most dangerous weapon in the galaxy, immediately point at face.
And then they're not being stopped saying, don't do that.
Obi-Wan just looking at him like, you turd. You nincompoop. You just, or like, what's wrong with this generation? He's just like, it's like the look too. Uh, it's, uh, oh gosh. Back to the baby. Yeah, I'll go back here because I give him the I'm the baby look. So, oh, the dinosaur pup. You're not talking Barney, are you? Uh, the big. I love you. You love me. But yeah, this meme has always been a great one here. Just like, and I just when you said that, I just noticed the look. Just looking at him like, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, are you? Because all you have to do is hit
You
the right button. But then again, some people
idiot,
say,
idiot I am.
yeah,
What is it? The Darwin Award?
yeah. But yeah, it's just I get now. Of course, now the whole joke now is lightsabers are not fatal nowadays. That they're they just wound you or something. You can actually live from them. So
Oh, well,
oh, Becky's now asked, was Lady V talking about the not the mama one? I can't remember the show's name though.
dinosaurs?
Oh.
The show Dinosaurs?
Oh, that one that was on ABC. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe Lady V can clarify for you, Bucky, because
There
I
was
was
one that
curious.
had there was one that was called Dinosaurs and it had a little
Mm-hmm.
baby dino in it. Yeah, in a high chair. Yeah, dinosaurs.
Okay, Lady V.
I
Yeah.
have some of the I have some of those
Oh,
DVDs.
she called it a brat in a high joke. Oh my
It
gosh,
was a
Lady V.
brat in a high chair. Do you not
It
remember
was.
it?
I never watched the show.
Yeah.
I just looked at a baby and a dinosaur. I thought he was like. Anyway, but hey,
He was a brat.
he was a brat. All right, well that's cool. But hey, B from O, welcome in. How are you tonight? And he
Hello,
knew right there
hello.
from 1991, and good to see you. He was a little shiz. Yeah, that's what the truth. So, oh my gosh, man, it's just a little baby. But you know what? I still love that. Yeah, exactly. That's just. I thought the cat meme with this was good already, but this one with those eyes, all we need is Brogu here. Brogu's got the greatest representation of Grogu of an avatar. So, oh, Beaver Mo said not the mama. Whack. Oh, all right. So we'll go here. We'll go back here. The Force Awakens, and all you moms out there, the Force needs 5 more minutes.
Yep.
Uh, oh, Bucky's confirming that babies can be little shites. Wow.
Yes,
No,
they can.
no, they
You
can't.
can
They
still love them, but they can
yeah,
be
but
little. Because let me tell you, children learn about manipulation almost from the very beginning. You know, oh, I can cry and they'll come in and then you just go, ha 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 ha. All the
one
kids
thing.
that have thrown food on the floor for you to pick it up, it becomes a game.
Yeah,
Kids, kids, yes, love them, but they are little stinkers.
yep. I guess so. I mean, hey, these memes were picked by mom, so you can definitely see some of the theme that Bucky did. Bucky did a great job too. Yeah, with these. Yeah, they'll cry, fake cry for attention. Yep. So, all right, that was a lesson I had to learn too. I finally listened to you on it because it made sense. So,
When you go and you check and they're dry and you know they're fed and they don't have, gas or anything like that,
mm-hmm.
then you just kind of say, okay, that's enough. We need to
Yeah.
stop now.
Let me see. I just want to check where I am on the
Oh, that's
memes.
not right.
Let's see. All right, we're about halfway, so let's go back to the build a little bit. I do want to check on one of the I starred comments though. Get back into Star Wars. We got 21 people watching between both channels. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe on both channels. Let's also get the misses going up there, and 3 on the Twitch. Also follow us there. So, and Angry Canadian, thanks for coming by for so long. I appreciate you, and I understand busy, so hope to see you again later.
Come on.
Now, Bucky said that when you have done everything you can, sometimes the best thing you do for yourself is to step away for a bit. That was something she had to learn.
Yeah, it's hard because you don't want to hear them upset, but when you know that there's a little tantrum going on, like I say, you check, you make sure everything's okay, and
Mm-hmm.
then you go from there.
Now,
Parenting sucks
yeah,
sometimes.
I'm going to hit 2 different Star Wars topics real quick. Bucky left a comment in RRTNC. Hopefully, you're still here because I want to get to when they left. Bucky said, I like the theory that Jar Jar was supposed to be a Sith. Very interesting and funny story. They would have had to change Jar Jar's character, I think, a little bit to make him Sith, but that could have been
I
interesting.
don't know. I think it would have been kind of fun to have like a goofy
Uh,
Sith.
the only problem with that you would not really know
I know. I know.
the lore. I mean, the Sith are so bad and evil and focused that it just wouldn't come off
No,
right.
but look at like the Joker. The Joker is like evil, but he cracks jokes and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just
that
saying.
could work. Well,
Could
yeah.
be a little
Anyway,
like a little more of a psychopath kind of thing than
yeah.
just out and out evil.
Well, one thing that
Just
we've got the Jar Jar whoopee cushion. Remember,
yes, we do.
that was one of our favorite ones that we've got up
Well, our
there.
youngest loved Jar Jar Binks, and so wanted to
Mm-hmm. Yes.
get something that they liked.
Let's see. Okay, so and then Lady V, I think checking, making eye contact, smiling, walking away is just fine for a particular cry. So yeah,
Yeah.
uh, yeah,
Yeah, it's
things
all
that y'all.
it's all you got you learn your kid, the stuff, and you just kinda gotta, you know, do what you do the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
That
Now
really
Jerry, yeah,
I said that's just
Jerry owns a
really
dual Blu-ray DVD combo. Awesome. So
cool.
uh, I'll get RRTZs just a second, but Jeff comes in now with he was talking about Jar Jar on his stream. Most dangerous person is the fool, basically the person who pretends to be foolish beyond reason. Planet of the Apes did this well with Koba. Hmm.
Mhm.
So that could be.
You
Well,
you
see,
you
that's kind of what Sidious did as he rose Palpatine. acted all powerless and humble and all this stuff, did the fake, you know, but then hit was able to mask his true intentions though.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, Jar Jar just a little bit. They would have had to, I think, to make Jar
Yes,
Jar a
they would
little
have
more
had to probably
mainstream.
they would probably had to modify some, but I don't think they would have had to take away the,
Hmm.
him being kind of silly, and I use that word,
Yeah,
loosely.
playing dumb. Yeah, exactly. Now RTNC had this comment. This is one I wanted to hit earlier, but it was. I'm assuming most of us are an age where we saw original Star Wars films in the cinema when they first came out. A pity generations who couldn't experience that. Well, I will tell you what I love now is that. See, in 2020, it was the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. Fortunately, we were in a state that did not close for very long, so I was able to go see the 40th anniversary of Empire in the theater. Return of the Jedi came out recently, and I saw it again at the theater. At least now that there's a move to replay these movies on the big screen, more
I think
enhanced,
it's
better sound. So at least some of the newer generations are starting to get exposed to what we had back then. Yes, Mrs.
um, I think they're doing that not just with Star Wars, but just in general, the nostalgia, because
Mm-hmm.
there's so much not great stuff out there. We don't have to go into that in
Right.
detail, but there's just not, and so they're going back to get some of this older stuff in the theaters, to experience it the way it was.
Look at Fathom Events. I mean, we've
Yeah.
watched Smokey and the Bandit. We've watched Blazing Saddles. Um,
Oh my god, I
lots
can't
of
even.
stuff. Huh?
I said I can't even think of all of the ones that we saw.
Yeah, we've seen a lot. So we've actually seen a lot of that. But the Missus and I did something in '97 when they released the
Uh,
special editions. We bought three different tickets. We watched Star Wars, Empire, and then Jedi all back to back to back. Before it was
yeah.
ever a thing. But we did it
Yeah,
that
not
way.
like how I mean, they gave you the when you, did the, Lord of the Rings extended, they just did one big
Yeah,
ticket, and
yeah.
they didn't do that with,
Back then, yeah. But
back
at
then we
least,
had
and
to, so that was kinda cool to do.
so
And
at
bag
least,
4, everybody, bag 4.
yay, bag four done.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
one of
no,
the things
bag
I wanted
3
to
is
say about
done, I'm on bag
three,
4.
bag four. Okay, gotcha. One of the points I wanted to say about this specifically, though, was with, especially if you went with your family and stuff like that. I got the joy of taking my kid to Attack of the Clones at 2.5, and the kid watched Attack of the Clones twice in the theater. And, that's how serious the kid was into it. And the second time, she's like, "Daddy, when are they going to quit romancing and start fighting again?" Like, even the kid knew there was too much blah 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 going on in that movie, but it was a good. We could do it together. Then we saw Revenge of the Sith. Uh, really cool things like that. One of my most special memories is my grandparents, and I just found a picture of them the other day that Mrs. really was the classic picture of them. And I showed it to you. Um, and Star Wars will always be the most special movie to me because it's the only movie I remember ever seeing with my mom, my dad, and my dad's parents, my grandma and granddad. We called them Pop and Mom. That's the only movie I ever remember seeing with them in a theater again. We were not a family of moviegoers, and especially my grandparents didn't back then. But I will tell you, one of the greatest memories is you talked about favorite characters earlier. I had real life R2D2 and C3PO living across the street from me. I got to grow up across the street from my grandparents. I'd walk over there and she's like, "Tom, make him some French fries or stuff." And I'm like, and it was a special treat and to see them. They truly were. She was the C3PO, just the stressed out, running around, and grandmother. And then Pop was like, well, "Screw everybody, I'm going to do my own thing. I don't hear you. I'm going on, And it was like really in real life, it was like cinema verite with the two of them were like those characters, and you met them.
They were, um, they were in real life, those characters. I
Hmm.
kid you not.
Yeah, exactly. So, and there's old movies like that was great movies. So I'm glad to see that they're releasing some of the movies because now parents can take their grandchildren, grandparents can take their grandchildren, or parents can take their kids to see a lot of the stuff that happened. Like I said in 2020, I'd never seen Back to the Future in the theater. I never saw Raiders of the Lost Ark in the theater. And it's really a treat to be able to go see movies in where I think that they're really meant to see on some of those big
I agree. I
big
agree
screens.
totally.
So okay, so Alaska just said he thinks Jar Jar's Sith reveal would have been so terrifying because of his alien look. It would have been overwhelming for many. That's true. That could have worked. I mean, you could take that Gungan look and really, really, really go crazy. But then again, I don't know if that's why Lucas pulled back. I think they probably thought that they could market it to kids. Probably, maybe there's something with that. But and ARRT, it's you're still there. So hopefully, I addressed your point, your question. I love the question that you made earlier. And he says Jar Jar as a Sith would only need a scene at the end, like the usual suspects, where they do the reveal to the sound of jaw dropping everywhere. Bag 4, you get is that flowers for that? Hey. All right, and of course the Kofi bot comes up. Hey,
Yes.
remember
No,
to
no,
visit
no,
her
that's like party streamers.
at the party
Like a
streamers.
party
Yeah. All right,
party thing,
cool.
yeah.
So, all right, and remember the Mrs. Ko-fi page too. So, one-time or monthly donations, all appreciated. So, and you're seeing the results of donations and stuff. Is that you're using your computer today, correct?
Yes, I am streaming on a computer that I bought with funds that I have got on Ko-fi and through people subscribing on my Twitch page.
Yeah,
So
because
thank you.
we also needed the flexibility of going mobile with things going on and things like that. So, hey,
Mhm.
all right, Mrs. So let's see. Bucky's saying that the theory of why they didn't make him Sith was because after the first movie he was in, everyone hated him so much they didn't want him to do much else with him. Yeah, and the problem is they would have, to me, for him to be Sith, they would have needed to make it. They would have needed to show it in the first movie to some degree, like give him that cutting edge, like the feel that you got from Boss Nass or something.
Yeah, it would have been, I agree, because it would have been too much of a, oh, okay, yeah, you guys are stupid.
Because no Sith Lord would have actually, a Sith Lord would have never looked at him to be an apprentice, and that's what you have to think of. Because they went too heavy on the comedic foolish side of the character. So, but as,
Yeah,
it's always good with uh, have fan theories and things like that. Um, so, Mrs., go
I
ahead and
think
tell everybody
fan
about
theory.
this. I'm going to bring up something. I'm going to save the rest
Tell
of
them
our news
about
for a little
what?
bit later. Well, where we are with the build, or if there's
Okay,
anything
well,
about your
I am
channel you want to
working
say.
on, okay, I'm working on this part of the build. This is bag 4 out of 6, so we are trucking along here pretty good here. This is, I think, I think this might be a wall. I'm not sure what I'm building, to be honest with you, but we'll figure it out together, won't we? Um, yep, we're just kind of, it's very hard to describe these because they're very, um, it's just very abstract. This whole build is very, very abstract. So it's, I can't even say, oh, I'm going to be doing the arm now or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, okay, we're going to be doing this, which is just more gray pieces putting on. Hopefully, um, it will come and work the way it's supposed to be. But so yeah, I'm taking one of these. I need to get a ledge. I need to, two of these little angles. And I don't know the words of any of them. So I make up my own words as we go on to describe the pieces. They do actually have names, but I don't know what they are. Uh, so it just is what it is. Um, one day maybe I'll try to figure them out.
Maybe
So
you
here's
will.
all these pieces here. We're building up top on here. So this is what we're doing. I'm going to do this little sub build that's in the bottom right there. It takes this piece. This piece has, I'm not sure what on it, but it has this that goes like so.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this like that. And then this, nope, that's not right. I did that wrong. Then we have this that goes like this. Okay, this goes like this. And then supposedly there's something here. What goes here? Well, I'm just going to stick this piece on here like that. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
And then this whole thing is going to go right on like so. Then we have on this spot here, we're going to put 3 buttons like so. And then we're going to put this 1x3 right across here. And we've got that done. I really am not sure where this is going in the build. So it's almost kind of like a surprise build. But we're just going to be adding more little doodahs and stuff here. So as I do these, I do like to pull the pieces out. A lot of times I don't because it just takes extra time. But because this is so abstract, to make sure I don't miss a piece, I make sure I put them all. I put them separate, uh, just because they're like I said, they're just so abstract that I want to make sure that I get the pieces where they're supposed to go because sometimes you don't they don't shade out the ones that have already been done. So you kind of just gotta figure it out. I like the one where they do a little red around it, but I think that would be really difficult to do in this aspect. Now I got to figure out where these 4 things go because they have 4 of them, and I don't. Oh, there they are. They're kind of hidden. They're right here. But yeah, this is just kind of an abstract. We're doing like the outside of the Death Star is what this whole thing is. So it's very, very mechanically looking. I don't know what another word for that, but I'll say mechanically. Isn't that a good word?
Mechanically. Yep.
Mechanically. So that one
Yep.
goes here. We need to find these 2 upper hooks. Sometimes it's just yeah, it's just putting pieces on. Nothing nothing really exciting here,
Yep.
but it looks cool. Every spot, every different bit you put on, you go,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh wow, it just looks so much better."
Let's see. Let's see.
And
Bucky's
let's see.
asked is asking, did have we watched any of the side series? If so, were anything you liked? I've heard good things about the cartoon Clone Wars. I think. I have not. Well, I watched the first 2
We
seasons of
kind of
Mandalorian.
started. We kind of
Yeah.
started trying to watch the Clone Wars, and then we got out of it.
Yeah.
We, yeah,
Well, for me, a lot of it crushed with After the Last Jedi. After the Last Jedi came through, and we saw where Luke Skywalker was going, it kind of it took a lot of the stuff out of me. The Clone Wars are good. A lot of it. A
nabbit.
lot of people talk about that. There's also a 2003 that's not the
Okay,
Disney
I do have
Lucasfilm.
to look for this piece. I'll
Okay, so
continue talking. I'm muting
yeah,
myself.
so it's like the animation looked a lot rougher, but it was a lot better in terms of the series of being Star Wars. The Rebels and all our series I've not gotten in. A lot of people like a lot of the side things. One that I did try to watch was Ahsoka, but it was like, dear God, it was just bad TV. Forget about just forget about it being bad Star Wars. It's just bad television. So, but you really, Bucky, you just have to watch it if you want to, and if you care about Star Wars, it just everybody differs on a lot of these things. So a lot of the older people like me are just closed minded; they won't give it a try. Sometimes they just but see, like I said, part of what I will or won't watch is stem from what happened with Luke Skywalker, because whereas I watched some of the Mandalorian as a separate side issue, understanding it's in the earlier years, all the other stuff it's hard for me to get into. But definitely always check and judge for yourself. And Stunning's here. Hey, yeah. So 2003 Clone Wars is the one I was referencing to, not the one with Filoni and all them that had 7 seasons. So yeah, exactly. And it does fit into the canon a lot better. Mrs. Did you get back? Or are you okay? So there we go. Let's see if I missed this. I thought I missed a chat in there somewhere. Bucky's the son stole your Lego lightsaber stitch markers and making fight noise. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, you got lightsaber stitch markers. Oh, that's cool. Having a fight lightsaber. I used to do that as a kid, like with hair curlers when I was at my mom's beauty shop. I'd make lightsabers with the hair curlers, or I'd make TIE fighters. It's amazing what you can do with a clip and a sticky piece, and then 2 more stickies on the side. You could make a good TIE fighter. Yeah, I was bored. But hey, what's what you do when you have to go to your parents' work after school? Um, so here we go with these. Let's see, just catching up on this, and yeah, they made the villains a bunch of punks. Yep, I got you, Stunning. I know. How are you doing tonight, Stunning? I know you. Are you working later, or you work? I mean, you working later tonight, like an overnight shift, or what's up? Are you about to go to work? Before I bring up something, I want to show a few things that I've shown on my channel before, especially with you new people here. I'd like to show you some of the things that we've accumulated over the years. Some very interesting things. One of the prized possessions that I really wish I should have taken better care of and protected, and I don't know what happened if I just let it go, was an 8-track of the soundtrack. But Mrs., I want to bring a shot up real quick. Do you want to bring it
Okay.
up?
What is
So
it? Oh, the
it's
record?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me a second. Give me a second. Whoops, sorry guys.
Oh dang, Stunning. Sounds like you got third shift work tonight. Overnight work.
There we go.
But ta-da, and it plays, folks. It plays so well that we could not even Facebook it to friends because of copyright issues. It
Yep,
just was like it would not muted. Oh
there
yeah,
we go.
Tarkovsky. Yeah, Jerry, that's the who did the 2003 exactly. But yeah, dude, everybody, it plays wonderful. It's a great soundtrack. It's got it's a 2-record set. You can see here's the side one, the Imperial Attack. Here's the Cantina Band on the end of on the back last track on the side too. So folks, this is vinyl. It still plays pretty darn well. Then of course you got side 3, and then of course you got the last battle. 2 songs take up the whole backside. The last battle is 12 minutes 5 seconds, and the throne room and entitled 528. And that's some of the memories that I had. Mrs. was like the music was escape.
I
Sit
agree.
there,
I
listen to
agree
music, think of
totally.
it. Yeah, and you can see the scratches that are on that up top, but still, it doesn't affect the way it's played.
It still plays. It still plays. So let's see. Let's do
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Oh,
love
I got
and
another record to show them.
okay.
Yeah, this was yours, Mrs.
Oh, the
Yeah,
disco. Oh, there.
yeah.
Oh, what just happened here?
I don't know. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Galactic Funk, Star Wars. Oh man, we got that. That's when the Missus had there. So we got
Mhm.
this. This is a personal favorite of mine. Like we said before, you had DVDs, videotapes, cable, and everything. This is what I had. It's a 33rd. It's a shape. Oh, by the way, happy National 45 Day.
Yeah, it's
But this was
45 day.
Yeah, but this was shaped like a 45, except it was play on a 33. You didn't have to have it had a small hole for a 33, but it was not the big 33 like usual. It was really weird. But it was a read along book. And I did find an error in it because it talks about the Darth Vader's ship, the Avenger. That's not right. Captain Nita was captain of the Avenger. We this Empire showed the Executor, Darth Vader's flagship. So we got that. And see, here's like I said, see, it's a 33 and a third, but it didn't have the 45 adapter, and that is it. So
Oh.
those are really really cool. So
Oh, quit the you messed me up.
I did. Oh, sorry,
Yes. Sorry.
sorry.
I had to I just had to push one button. Silly
Okay,
Billy.
all right,
Silly
my bad.
Billy. There we go.
There you
There we
go.
go.
All right. See, you know what to do. Oh, Jerry said all of his records are either scratched, broken, or melted. Yeah.
Goodness.
Uh, man. Well, like I said, some of these look scratched. The little read along book is in great shape. It doesn't have the scratches. So, but the the LPs, yeah, definitely have the scratches. So, and I'm looking for a couple other things to share, Mrs. If you want to chat for a few minutes.
Okay, well, we are on step 84 of this build, and the total number of steps in this build is 144. So we are not too, well, let's see, is it 144? I'm sorry, it's to do the ships, it's 146. So we're doing pretty darn good with the build, I think. Um, we've got about, we're not going to get it done. I will guarantee that it will not get done today, but it will get pretty darn close. So what I'll probably do, if I don't get it done, I will probably stream in the morning. Maybe if I get up, we'll see. Um, and
Yeah.
finish it on
Tomorrow.
the Revenge of the Sixth Day.
Yeah. Revenge of the Fifth.
Revenge of the Fifth. I mean, it should be sixth. Sixth sounds so much better,
I
but
don't know. And like Sith.
yeah. Okay, so we are doing this bottom one here.
When you're
So
ready, I have more to show.
more
But
what? Well, I don't
more
see them
pictures.
to. I
Oh
don't
shoot!
see
I
them.
gotta bring it back up. Gotta bring it back up. My bad. All right, here we go.
So this is going here.
It's there.
I see nothing but white.
Oh no, you brought it up. Yeah, it's on the screen.
Oh, okay. It just popped in. Yes. Oh, that
Yeah,
was cool. Yeah, that's a good. This is a cool build.
yeah.
Cool thing.
This, folks, is the Kenner mail-in display stand. The only thing I've screwed up with is somebody, and I think it was a next door neighbor, stole my original Han Solo, so I had to throw a Han Solo in from Empire Strikes Back. Oh, Nighthawk! Hey, Nighthawk, good to see you. We
And
built this a year
Nighthawk.
ago for Christmas.
Oh,
Right?
cool.
That's nice. And take care,
Oh,
Jeff. Thanks
cool.
for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. So, but yeah, this is the rest of these are original. The frontline original issue characters. This was something you had to send in. My mom did. The card in the back was actually is in actually pretty good shape considering it is nearing 50 years old now. So it's really, really interesting. In the back, you can see a plastic Chewbacca, one of the oversized toys with a bowcaster, had a bandolier, but his arms dropped to his sides now because the elastic and the rubber band have lost their elasticity. So,
Yeah, but I'm not too. I if we wanted to get that fixed, we could, but I don't see why we need to.
yeah. And you can see in the back,
Yeah.
we got more in the case that's there. But like here, this is Twin Pod Cloud Car. And who else keeps a box?
An
Mom actually packed
accountant.
it. Well, mom kept it, so I kept up with it. And of course, I kept bugging her. I needed a second uh, cloud car pilot. I ended up having to do like they did, sticking a stupid Bespin guard in. But they actually have pilots. But the thing with this is there's one YouTuber that does big famous for renovation restorations and stuff and all that. And he mentioned this particular box, and I'm like, I got it. It was like, oh, I was like, felt good with that one. This one is an interesting concept here. This is what was called a droid factory. This is
Mhm.
one as a kid I did not appreciate. My mom got I'm like, what do I want to build? See, I was never a builder. So, I was never a builder, but see, it's got a crane and you can build your own droids with it too. Yes. And exactly, Lady V. Cats and kids love the boxes more than items that come in it. Yes. That is very, very true. But this was really, really cool with this set. I'll make it larger here because, you got the wheels, you got the domes, you got to make your R2 unit, and the bodies. Also, over here, guys, you can see up in the upper right, this is something the Mrs. and I got kind of into at Disney a few years ago, the vinylmations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those things, oh man, I mean, they're pricey, but, it was really interesting. Just when you thought they couldn't
And
come up,
because they were pricey because we bought an entire box, unopened box to be guaranteed to have all the pieces,
yeah,
all the characters plus the mystery one. So we bought 3 of the series, the entire boxes. So we have duplicates of all of them, entire sets except for the mystery piece, all 3 boxes.
yeah. So that was a cool one. And of course, this is the Hoth set here. You got your Rebel gun, you got the Imperial's probe droid. What's interesting of all these sets, this is the same frame of a set like in Tatooine. You can notice the similarities between how
It's the
these were
exact same
modeled.
mold. It's the exact
Yeah,
same
molds.
mold.
Yeah, exactly. We got this one right here. This one with the cardboard AT-AT Walker. We got a Tauntaun, but see this one here. You can see the road track. That's exactly like the Tatooine uh, Jawa Sandcrawler. And these things, the lights on these things were really, really cool in the snow speeders. So of course, we got a land speeder here. You have your junk in the trunk. Well, it's in the front, of course. And then you got this little spring-loaded thing that deploys the wheels that you can roll it on, or you can put it, where it's flat on the ground. Also, the back of the seat, you have little pegs to put the droids on. So let's see. Of course, there's a high view of that. And here's the prize, the Millennium Falcon. This was a wonderful. This was Christmas one year, and it
And we
really
have
was.
another one of those that I think is for spare for
Yep,
parts.
yep, yep. Exactly. See, inside you got the little smuggling compartment here, and you got the chessboard here. You got the gun over here. These are where the legs come up if you retract the legs for them. Yes. Yeah, I said junk in the trunk. Junk. I said junk in the trunk. Yes, exactly. I said junk in the trunk, but it's in the front. So, and yes, it's a very big toy. Exactly. My friend Mark D with a C was like, man, he was jealous with this one, but yeah, it was you know, like I said, I didn't get the AT-AT Walker, but I appreciate what my parents did get me. And like I also said that my mom was very big about as soon as I quit playing with them or giving them attention about boxing them up and putting them away so they didn't get lost or destroyed. This is my favorite right here. And what's the first thing you notice? They don't have that damn colored cap on the end of it. I could not buy toy guns and stuff like that nowadays. I mean, you go to Disney with the Pirates of the Caribbean, you got all those orange tips, and I understand all the safety and blah 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 blah. But this is kind of when we didn't have that stuff, and we did okay back then. You know, I just because to me, I want the natural look. I don't want and that's the thing is there are cases where things are too realistic looking, but it, this was amazing. You got the panel you put in. I think there were C or D batteries. Put them in there, and it would make sound and stuff. We've not tried that again. So exactly. Yes, Han Solo's blaster. No, God dang it, Bucky. Okay, it's bad enough with some of the other people around now. If you're going to start doing this, oh, did you, Mrs. Bucky said junk in the trunk, but in the front. Have we come back to the eggplant?
Yes.
I didn't intend to, but she got Lady V laughing and throwing out the eggplants
Well,
now.
we
All
have an hour. I might get this done, guys. We're on
right.
bag
Hey,
5.
and you know what's awesome? You guys stayed here with us this whole time. Uh,
Yeah,
in 2 hours, we'll be on with Amanda Gillum, and I'm looking for that link to show you. Because I tell you, we're going to play a game that gets kind of spicy. If you like hot action and
it'll
unfiltered
be
fun,
kinda spicy is like no, it's gonna be spicy.
I
It
wish
will be
Amanda was
spicy.
around because Amanda would tell you exactly what it was because she
It's
kept
gonna be
saying,
spicy.
well, she kept saying on her stream, she's like, how I react where I'm like speechless with you. I don't know how to respond to some of your answers.
You
So,
don't.
I'm trying to, I look, I can go unfiltered, but I'm trying to be a gentleman or, sometimes. So, but yeah, I mean, hey, some of that just, anyway. Can you blame? Yeah, yes, I can blame you, Bucky, and Lady V loves it. Okay, but
Okay, did
yeah,
I
this
do
is
this one?
this is one of
Yes,
my
I did.
favorite of all time here, the Han Solo blaster. So now this one, Mrs. Do you want to tell the story? Yeah. Oh, Dad, man, is
Oh,
gentleman.
what
Yeah,
is this?
I try to be a naughty gentleman, but see,
Oh,
I
yeah, that
I actually, Lady V, it's like if I'm not being broadcast, sometimes I will let it all come out. But
I tell you, but sometimes, the best times when he's the funniest and the most naughty is when he doesn't mean to be. When he tries to be, sometimes it falls flat, but when he doesn't mean to be, it's hilarious.
well, Bucky's pretty much got through Boop. She just said F. Wow. F,
Yeah.
Marry, and Kill is not a game for a gentleman, Dad, man. Well, apparently I'm into that. So, and here, there's another Ko-Fi announcement. Yes, as always. Thank you.
Oh,
Like your butt. All right. So this story, as you can see, we got more Vinylmations. We got the read along. We got uh, you see, certificate of authenticity, a collector's patch. This is a die cast, metal. The entire ship, the characters are all die cast metal of a Republic gunship from the prequel era. There was only like a 2,500 made. This was limited edition number 232 of 2,500. Mrs. Oh,
okay.
she appreciates the gentleman because he keeps me in line. Yeah, even I sometimes have to go unfiltered. But Mrs., we're okay.
Okay, this was, when, Star Wars weekends at Disney were good. They took and, they would take like, when you this is some of the stuff they did. When they had the, Jedi training, when you were over, you got a certificate when they first started, you got a certificate and a Hasbro Star Wars figure. They did that lasted a couple seasons and then it stopped. But they also had trivia where they gave wonderful prizes, and that was one of the prizes that they did. And, he went in the trivia kinda as a lark. I went in there, um, just kinda because it was comfortable seating and it was cool, and Star Wars weekends are in the heat of the summer, here, and so he's doing the game, and he keeps staying in the game, and he keeps staying in the game. And then they asked the last question, which I can't remember. You tell me the question. I remember the answer, but I don't remember the question. And I'm
Yeah,
sitting there, and the question that they asked was,
mm, uh, what speak? And I'm sitting there like we had some decent questions. That was so silly things, and I'm like
it,
going through all these people, and it's like, what species is Senator Ornfree Taw? I'm like, damn, this is easy. It's a Twi'lek. He's a Twi'lek.
and
No, the chat's
he
still
got it.
here. We're just slowing down watching the Mrs. Building. Hello, Simply Steve. The chat is
I
still here.
simply Steve.
Good to see you. But I'm like, send it as a Twi'lek. And then like, what? No, I think I can't. I think they revealed the other guy's answer first. Because I'm sitting up there like, bullshit. This is so easy. So,
And the thing was,
yeah.
is it was like, oh yeah, there's going to be they're going to have to do a second
Yeah.
question because this one is going to be
Yeah, this was the easy
answered.
one. And then the guy put, I don't know what the hell he put, but it was like, and I'm sitting there like, what? It was all I could
And
do
when
to not
he
start screaming and yelling. Immediately when I think I was stunned, and it was like, if you're a Star Wars fan and you get there on that type, what? How do you know not? It's like, ugh.
yeah,
Anyway,
he won all this cool stuff, that being one of them. Which I looked at the time and I don't remember what the value was. It's not cheap. So
yeah,
I'll say that, it is
it was.
not cheap.
Yes,
But yeah, it's so cool.
Simply Steve, can we do two things? Can we blow up the size of that box so people can get a better look at the Republic gunship?
Yes, actually, we
And I
can
will
do
tell
that.
Steve what's happening is Mrs. is actually building a Lego set of the Death Star trench run. That's what she is working on. So
And
that,
those are little die-cast stormtroopers.
yeah, the clone troopers are there. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They're there, and that's all. It's heavy
Okay,
as
clone
hell,
troopers.
guys.
I'm sorry.
So, but yeah, that is really really good. So if you want to take it back off this image now, we can. All right, so they were back there, and now as you can see, the missus is the base of the Death Star trench here. Uh,
This is actually, I think, the wall. I think it's the wall bar. We're doing this is what we're building. Let me get the look here. It's easier. Yeah, this is the wall. I'm building. Try to get the light. Sorry. Oh, I'm trying to be a weatherman. Not very good at. There we go. That's what we're building. I've done the
yeah.
base, I think is done, and now I'm working on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at. I'm in bag 5 of 6. So doing pretty good here. I'm thinking we'll get it done.
Yep,
So
I hope so too. So we
I got a feeling we will.
I think so too. Yeah, a trench run Lego style. Exactly. Exactly. So, all right. So,
I am not sure which one is in Sweeney.
hmm, let's see.
Just
Let me pull up a couple more. I've got actually some things to share too. Let me go ahead to the next one. This is a closer view of the Republic gunship.
there, there.
Hmm?
I'm making it bigger.
All
I'm
right.
trying
So
to anyway. There we go.
Bucky is asking, has this been a fun build so far? How would you compare it to your other
It's
build?
been I like it. It's very abstract. It's going much quicker than I thought it would go, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you. I thought with all these details, it was gonna be, a pain in the ass, but it's not. It's just kind of,
There's
doing what we're
another view.
doing.
And yeah, like Mrs. said, the little clone troopers down here.
Yeah, I said stormtroopers. See,
It's
that's
okay.
how ignorant I am.
All die-cast metal. And they actually had an open canopy here and clone trooper pilots there. So, and then, oh, see right there. See, we got them right there. The clone trooper pilots, clone troopers here.
And
So,
I like the
actually,
little bubble thing that comes out, the little plastic circle
uh-huh.
thing. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it truly is. It's really, really is cool. So, that is awesome. But hey, we got let's see, we got there's an up closer 232 to 2500 of the collectible. It is a very heavy sucker. It really really is. That goes back to 2004, Mrs.
I
That's
know.
20 years
I
ago.
thought,
You got to be kidding me. 20 years ago? Freaking
okay,
A.
you're old, man. You're old.
Man, it's just our kids were so small then too. This was also from Star Wars weekend. Well, actually, you picked this up
Oh,
from your
I
sister.
got that hat. I got that helmet. It's a like a costume helmet from my sister. It was in their consignment store, and they go, "We've got this helmet. I think your husband would like it." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool." And so she goes, "I'll pull it behind for you." So she pulled it behind for me. So we got to uh we got it.
Mm-hmm.
And we went into the park, and we realized that he was there, and that helmet was actually in the car. And I said, go out and get it. And so he had to run all the way back out to the car and get the helmet so that we can get him to sign it. That was really cool.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
wonderful, wonderful man.
Yes, he
Wonderful.
was charming, very charming,
Yeah,
very talk about gentleman of gentlemen. It was really really cool to see, to meet him and get his autograph because that,
yeah.
like we have said before, Star Wars weekends were always really cool. They were smaller affairs where you could actually get to see these actors and actresses, and you didn't have to pay for it. Your park admission was it. They eventually had
Right.
it where instead of just lining up, they gave out fast passes to get a number of them, and things like that. So yeah,
It just got too big, I really think, for the venue. I
yeah,
think that's a
it
lot of what it was.
it did.
But
Yeah,
but one of our really neat things is that we would get there at the opening of park opening on Star Wars
yeah.
weekends because
Well,
we wanted
well, we
to.
still did. Even before
And
it grew up, we get there like at
yeah.
7:30. And one
Oh,
weekend we got there on the first Friday, and guess what? We got pulled in because they said, "Do you
that's
want
what
to
I
be
was
interviewed?"
gonna share about. That's what I
Oh,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
share about. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead. You
ahead,
do
go
it.
ahead.
Well,
Oh, they were go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Sorry.
We keep
I'm
defer.
sorry. Go ahead, you go. Go, go, go,
But
go, go.
but they're like, hey, you want to come in and be interviewed? Like, sure, why not? It was a local Orlando Fox affiliate and a national TV show called The Daily Buzz. The Daily Buzz was one we never got to see, and I wish that we could have somehow. I think if the internet had really been around better, then I just because our kid at the time was saying about 5, was going toe to toe with this big dude on this national show talking Star Wars and stuff, and we're like little kid up there just proud of him too. The kids got face painted. Aang was uh, Yoda. Our oldest was Twi'lek, Ayla Secura. Kid had the
Mhm.
eyes of Ayla Secura. It was just one of his favorite characters. Got to meet Amy Allen a few times and got to know our kid and actually yelled her name out in a parade. Really, really cool things, those type of events that we had there.
Well, with
And
the
then
Amy Allen, what was really neat is that we had brought, lightsabers, when we went and met, and, she signed their lightsabers, which I thought was really cool because we had, like, a gazillion. Honestly, we had a gazillion lightsabers, and so, we they were playing with them, and we brought that in, and she signed it, so that was really kinda cool.
what's a PO box and the website for the Legos to send to Mrs.
If
We'll
you go to my info page, they're on both of my,
she was
pages
wanting
on
to have it
the
saved.
about.
Yeah,
So it is there, to find. Um, so I know it's there, but since it had, I don't know why we don't put it up. I just feel safer. I figure if somebody wants to do it, they can.
I'll work on getting it to her, Lady V, in a
Yeah, yeah,
minute
yeah,
when you talk.
yeah.
So I'll make sure she gets it. But yeah, let me get through this and then I'll turn back to the build. So
Does that
a couple
go?
things in here. Steve said, "Nice, but with being diecast, it's heavy." Yes, it is. It is a very heavy sucker. I do not carry it one hand. I do two hands when I do it. Yeah,
Well, what was so funny is that they brought it to the front of the park, but we had to take it and carry the whole thing back to the car. So we had all this stuff because we buy Star Wars stuff when we were there,
yeah,
um, and had to carry this big thing. It was heavy. It
yeah.
was
And
really
you
heavy.
don't need to get Vina. I know I'm old. You help make me remind me I'm old, Bucky. And hello to Jedi Bill. Welcome, Jedi Bill. Good to see you tonight. How are you doing? Good
How
to see
are
you as
you?
always. A great place for karaoke on Saturday nights too. Later tonight, folks. Oh man, yeah. It's simply Steve. Yeah, I said good that you got that signature. Yeah, we got his. We've got Peter Mayhew's. We actually did a book one year with a bunch of people,
Mhm.
including Rick McCallum, who worked on the prequels. Really, really stuff interesting to see these people. And like I
Well, with
said, it
some
was
new. some neat ones that we did that I think were the best ones that I absolutely love is that we had, you could go in and get the photographs where they would make you look like a character. Well, we had
Yes.
the oldest was Aya Sakura.
Yep. Yep.
Was Aya, I can't say her name, Aya Sakura, and the other one was the young the what was it wasn't
Yoda.
Boba Fett.
Yoda.
No,
Yoda.
no. The one where they
Huh?
were morphed. No, it was, Jake
Oh.
no, who
Oh, the
signed
morph
it?
one.
Yeah, the morph one.
Daniel Logan.
Yeah, Daniel Logan, and then we took those pictures, and when we met them, they signed the pictures. And, Daniel Logan and, oh my gosh, it is uncanny, the one with
Hmm.
our youngest with,
Yes. I know that
the,
was crazy.
the young Boba Fett or the young whatever his name was.
And see,
Um,
here's another Jeremy Bullock
and
signature.
and he signed it, "You make a wonderful clone," and
Yep.
then signed his name. We have Jeremy Bullock and some other signatures on that one. That one has multiple
This
signatures.
one also has Tamara Morrison, who played Jango Fett, and also Daniel Logan, who played the young
Yes,
Boba Fett.
it
So
has
this,
all 3
all
of them
three.
signed on that one.
The
Yeah.
ship that will forever be called Slave One in my universe, you know, because that's what it was called, you know, it's what it is. So, but we got that. Oh, shoot. Hey, hello. Whoopa!
Oh,
See, Whoopa makes an appearance. How about that? There you
hey,
go.
Whoopa! He
Whoopa!
just insists on being here. That's okay.
Exactly. So anyway, but that was from a stream I had earlier this year. The old man cometh is here. Welcome, the old man cometh. How are you tonight? As a reminder, we are on both the Mrs. channel and my channel. So if you come over to my channel, make sure you drop by the Mrs. channel. Make sure you're subscribed over there. Say hi to her and leave a like over there too. So please do that. I will put her link in real quick to help y'all get there too. We're just talking some Star Wars tonight on May 4th. And thank y'all for being here.
I'm doing this cool. I really like this
Yeah. While we're
this
at
bill.
that, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit more for people just coming in what you're doing, and while I work on getting that info for Lady V.
Okay, this is the Lego Star Wars um, Death Star Trench Run diorama. I do not know if it's still being sold or not. Um, but yes, this um, I'm doing all like the outside of the Death Star now. We've done the bottom part of the trench, which is right here. So that is what we've got done. I'm now doing the wall at this point. So um, yeah, I'm just slowly building it. It's very abstracty. It's really, I think it's a fun build because um, it's you just kind of go with it. It's not really uh, very stressful. Um, Unless you drop a piece and you can't find it, then it would be stressful. But the way they've done the bags has made it not difficult at all to put together. It's easy to find the pieces. There's only 6 bags in this entire build. I've been building for 2 hours and 18 minutes on the stream, not totally the whole time, and I'm on bag 5. So, we might get this build done. Um, we'll see. I cannot find I say that and now I cannot find a piece. That is so funny. Oh, here it is. Um, but, yeah, I do Lego builds, or just any brick builds for that matter, not just Lego. And, I will, talk about how the build itself this is missing a piece. Oh, well. Okay, well, we'll just
I
do
cannot
without.
find. I cannot find your. I cannot find the PO box thing.
Yeah, go to
Oh,
my
never
page.
mind. I see it now. I see it now. Okay,
Yeah,
in the about, it's not a link, but
yeah.
I got it.
No, no, it's in the about. No, how can you link an address, silly bear?
But you have the slide for it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the address on it. So anyway,
No.
this is missing a piece, but since this is abstract, I don't really care. So we're just going to grab some, where are the backup pieces? We're just going to look at something here just to put on here so it's not just kind of, it has something on it. So we're going to put this, and then we'll put this on here. So at least give it a little character. And that's what another thing I love about this build is that it's kind of, you can put on it what you want. It's abstract. So this is missing a piece. Well, did something a little different there. Is anybody going to know? No. You will because I told you, but no one else will know. So there's that. We're going to set that there because we're going to do this next part of the build. But this is a fun build. They say 18 plus. I think someone younger could do it if they have good focus. If they can focus or do it in, sections. But yeah, I think a younger kid could do this, especially if they're like a Star Wars fan. I think easy peasy they could do this with no problems at all. Um, it's not some builds you have to be very careful because they're hard to put the pieces in where they need to go and all that stuff. This It's just easy. It's not difficult at all to do. Um, you see, I'm not hardly even paying attention while I'm building, and I'm just putting the pieces together. Some pieces you have to. This might be the only area where it would cause some confusion, is putting these in. And oops, I put these in the wrong way. These little clips. So we'll just turn them this way. Oh, that's easy peasy. And this clips right there, like so. And so that is on 113. So now this
Ah.
is gonna somehow fit on here. Let's see how it goes.
And Lady
This is
V,
the
thank
part
you.
that makes me nervous.
Well, oh wow, I fell behind on it. But Lady V's got the link. She's put it out there now. So Simply Steve is on both. Wade is back. Welcome, Wade. So Bucky said it wouldn't be stressful because it's so abstract. You probably wouldn't notice a piece missing. Star Blazing
Exactly.
Wolverine. Welcome in, Star Blazing. Oh,
Hello.
Simply Steve 68. All right, good to see you. And the old man cometh again. When Empire came out in theater and 20th Century Fox had a thing where you got to take a picture with Darth Vader. I have a sister's Polaroid and 20th Century Fox picture holder. Wow, that's cool.
How cool.
And some movie theaters have come out and did the same thing in the others. And Mrs. Lady V's put the gift link out there, so you can send
Oh,
it
thank you.
like to the Mrs. Or to me or to Ang. It's there's the address there that you can do. It's a PO box, things like that. So appreciate that.
Yes, you
Now she
can
just needs
send.
your preferred Lego gift site, or is that thrown?
Um, you could. I mean, if you're going to do a PO box, you can get Legos wherever you want. You can get them
I think
through
she means is there a
Amazon.
site that you prefer from? Or you just anybody can
No,
buy anything they want, huh?
no, I don't really have a preferred site. I mean,
Right.
when I shop, I do because I have a Lego rewards card and stuff like that. If I'm getting Legos, I'll get them through the Lego site usually. But I don't have any. There
Yeah.
we go. I don't have any
Thank you.
site that I would rather have
Right.
besides. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I
All right.
really don't. Somehow I missed a piece here. Let's
Jerry
see.
says the Duplo blocks are bigger. And thank you, Lady V, for the putting the Mrs. Twitch channel out there. Make sure you follow her there. Also, the Mrs.'s wish list is at
Yes.
throne.com. That's also she put some builds up there. So
Right.
try
So
to use
here
Duplo box on a Lego set. Okay.
here we are now. Duplo box, yeah, more for the younger ages with less dexterity. Um, so there, that we're done with that.
Mm-hmm.
Put the backs in. So this is to all here. This is really kind of cool how they
Ko-Fi
put that
again.
together.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming together really cool. And so, of
Now
course,
we're on
thank you
back
again,
six.
Lady V, for
Look
the
at all these.
Ko-Fi.
Oh, excellent. We have an extra one of these. I wonder if I left pieces off somewhere
Now,
because
Star Blaze and
that's an
Wolverine,
awful
this
lot of pieces.
these pieces are not too small because this is a regular Lego build. Now,
This
some
is
of the
a
other ones,
regular, yeah, this is
yeah,
a
some of the
regular
non-Lego
size.
builds, oh, she's got tweezers, right?
There's some of them are mini, mini, mini blocks,
Mm-hmm.
whereas a Lego is 10 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
A mini block is 4, I think. It's less than half. Um, I feel like I've left something out, but I don't think I did. So I think we're good.
All right.
Just a lot of
Well,
extra pieces here. Okay. Well, that's
okay.
cool because that one piece that I dropped on the floor, I can now remove these 2 right here that I put something else on and actually put what's supposed to go there. So I feel much better.
All
There's quite
right.
a few
Well,
pieces that are wow.
we got a little bit ways to go. We got about 35 minutes left because golly, it's
Oh, I've got
amazing.
one more. I got the last bag, everybody.
Okay. Well, how about we bring up the memes and celebrate? We got more
Go
people
ahead.
here.
Go ahead. Go ahead
And
and bring up the meme.
of course, folks, these memes are courtesy of me. If they're bad, they're Bucky's crafting's fault. So
No, if they're bad, they're your fault.
I know. I'll go down with the ship. But hey, but I'll start with the last one we ended with. So Lady V loves memes again, or either the last bag. Oh, you're on fire, Mister Mrs.
Yeah, I am. It's a very it's just it's very relaxing build. It's not
Mm-hmm.
frustrating.
Yeah,
So far, I haven't had any issues, but that doesn't mean that won't happen.
I am a gentleman. That's why I will take the blame gladly. Do you want to make the memes a little larger again, like we did
Yes, I
earlier?
will. I will.
Okay. Wow, it is close to
Let's
being done. That's not a lot of pieces in that bag.
let's see. How are we going
All
to
right.
do this? I changed it to a couple.
Okay,
Let's see.
cool.
Mine is it's a little slow.
Okay. Well,
No, that's
folks,
not the
this
way I
is
wanted
for all
to.
the
There
mothers
we
out
go.
there, especially, because a mother did find these, but it's universal to everybody. The Force Awakens, the Force needs 5 more minutes. So, oh, Old Man Cometh had a favorite with his was a Death Star build. Wow.
Some of those are really big, really
Yeah, I
big.
know. We saw some big ones in that toy store up there in Georgia. All right, so now the new ones. Everything. God, this is yes, it's so relatable. Absolutely, especially when these long weeks and mornings. But listen, this one is a commentary on the new mouse stuff. Already, everything she knows. Yes, already, already everything she knows. Yes, I can't do Yoda. So, but how? I needed training. I needed years of training for that. The loot boxes she bought. Lisa,
Yes, the loot
Lisa
boxes.
is here
Hello,
tonight.
Lisa.
Can't stay, but want to
Hello.
stop by and give a like. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks for being it. We're actually going to be somewhere in a half, well, an hour and a half. We'll have to try to squeeze dinner in the middle of it because we're going to play a naughty game tonight. So, yes, we're on both channels. So hit the like on both. Share it out for us if you
Oh,
can. Glad you got both.
I'm hoping that covers up because
Loot
I
boxes.
oh,
Yes.
look,
Well,
some of these have designs on them. Okay, that's cool.
Ray had to get
Oh,
it somehow.
what
Loot
is
boxes
this?
make more sense than she just was super powerful, isn't it? So, all right. Vader, I'm serious. I will jump. Hi, serious. I'm Dad. No! You do that to me.
Uh,
You're that high serious, whatever. But
yes,
I get you with the high back or the when you say I'm fine, I say I know you are.
I know. I quit saying that.
You still slip up, and I still anyway. Oh my
And
gosh.
with
And
this,
Lisa said hello to everybody. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you, everybody that's here tonight. All right, let's go to the next one here. I love that meme, though. Vader's on that ship. How do you know? I can hear his theme music.
yes. Dun 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 dun
Yeah, I
dun
have my
dun.
moments. I'm like Han Solo. Like Leia says, you have your moments. So I have. Oh, do I smolder at her when I did?
Oh,
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
one time he smoldered. And it was when we were our wedding pictures, they did an individual one with him, and he was smoldering because he didn't have his glasses on, and so his eyes weren't focusing, but he had a smoldering look.
I'm smoldering right now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
He
smoldering right through the
scares.
microphone. You want me to walk in
We are
there? I'll
making
smolder. I'll
we are
smolder for you
making
now. I'll walk
I'm
in there.
making the I am
You
making
don't like me to
the
smolder, do you?
I'm talking about what I'm making. I'm making one of
Okay.
the ships. These are the
Okay.
ships.
All right. Sorry. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Bucky's, because we played Fortnite. But she said, when hubby said you're fine to me the other day, I responded, thank you for noticing. That's too much. But he gave a crazy look. Like, where the hell did that come from? Uh, yeah, you're darn right. I make her blood. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm here for.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Um, if, I'm here for a lot more than that, but okay, we'll stop with there. Why did Star Wars episodes 4, 5, 6 come before 1, 2, 3? Because in charge of planning Yoda was.
Mhm.
Oh, God, stop that, Lisa. She's trying to put out my fire now. Jeez. Oh, you guys. Do it. The Emperor
Do
likes
it.
Mountain Dew. How about that?
You know they have a Mountain Dew now that actually is alcoholic.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, they did. I saw
All
it
I
on
know,
like it
all
YouTube
I'm sorry.
ads.
All I know is that our kid and Whoopa Troopa loved the Baja Blast. Now they're making different flavors of the Baja Blast. And now, Your Highness, we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel cookie jar. Mom's got the coffee pot back there. Look at that.
I think the answer is no.
Ah, ah.
Okay, we got the first little fighter thing done here.
Yay, TIE Fighter. All right, well, let me get
He
through these
goes,
memes and then we'll get back to the build. So join me, Ben. You don't have to be alone anymore. But, Ray, I've always been solo.
ah! That was funny.
Let's go. Let's see. Mom before guests arrive, mom when they arrive. Yep,
And the problem with that meme is
I
nothing.
know. Well, this is kind of like the family portraits too. You know, how many times have you been ready? The kids going crazy and everything else, and it's like, you know, all the
Picture
chaos, and then
time! Picture time! And then everybody
yep,
turns and smiles, and then they fight again once it's all over.
yeah, we're on both channels. B from O. That's what happened. Lisa's trying to say boomer. Now you can't spell, Lisa. Well, welcome to the club. You know, I have that effect on everybody. Oh, Lady V said she always mixed alcohol with Mountain Dew also. So,
This is actually, you buy it and it's like 5% alcohol or something. I don't
oh
know
wow.
if
Well,
that's a
Bucky saw
lot.
a video where a guy made mead out of Mountain Dew. Interesting.
Ugh.
Oh, Star
Oh,
Blazing,
me.
a great disturbance in the Force, eh?
Do, oh, do stir. Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
Oh, well, here. This is what happened earlier. Oh, my y'all. I've been watching the Missus here and watching Dadman on the TV, wondering why my comments are not showing up on the side of the TV.
Oops. Oops.
Oh. And the old man came and said, the kids today will never understand the playground arguments that started with the end of Empire. Yes, I hated the end of Empire as a kid because it just was like, it's the first movie that had a cliffhanger and a bad ending for me. To, hard to adjust to. And yes, the Kofi bot is reminding you that if you want to help support the missus, look at it as a joining or subscribing kind of thing. You can do a one-time contribution or a monthly contribution, whatever you choose. And thank you for whatever you do. Thank you to everybody that has donated so far and has donated builds and everything else. Thank you for your support and all out there. It
Oh,
means so
yes.
much. So, all right, Lisa's got to go. So, have a great time. Yeah, we'll do. You too, Lisa.
Bye,
Um,
Lisa.
Thanks for coming in. All right. And we got at least one more. Know your enemy. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly. The
or
scout
door,
trooper and the trees.
or the door.
Yeah. When you're in the middle of something, but your mom insists you stop and take a picture.
Okay, that's funny.
And the one last one, this is the last one. You can't describe the entire prequel trilogy with just one quote. Calm down, Anakin.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it, Mr.
I'll
Whiny
never
Boy.
join you. Yeah, and Jerry, the looking back, I understand it now. But when I was 10 years old, I didn't want to understand it. I did. It's like calm down, dad man. It's kind of the saying because it's like I wanted conclusion. I wanted it end. I didn't want to just sit. The hanging out. So, oh, great mom pick. I guess this is the one that Lady V's talking about right there. Yep. Notice how they're not smiling; they're just kind of looking. So anyway, folks, if you enjoyed these great memes tonight, give Bucky's crafting a thank you out in the chat. Bucky sent these to
Yes.
me the other night, and as we have about 25 minutes,
I am
if not,
working
if
on
we're
it.
not done sooner. So,
Oh,
Mrs.,
here.
why don't you just shut me up? Actually, I'll remove myself, and you go full
No,
screen, okay? Huh?
no, I'm gonna do this like I do.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Because there we go. I'm just
I'll.
slowly
I'll
I'm building the fighters now, it looks like.
mm-hmm.
And then we'll probably have some of the other things done here. So we've got this one. And I guess is this the Darth Vader one or something?
Mm-hmm.
So we got
Yeah,
a
the
little
curved
Darth
wing.
Vader here.
Yep, that's Darth Vader's TIE fighter. Okay, I will.
Uh,
I will.
and he goes right
Hey, I made
here.
dinner the other night, Bucky. I nailed those ribeyes, didn't I?
Oh, they were really good. You
Yeah,
did a good job.
yeah.
So
So
come on,
Star
fit in
Blazing
the
said didn't want exactly. I did not want to wait 3 years. At 10 years old, you don't want to wait 3 years. I want it now.
Okay,
So,
so there's that one.
oh, Lady
And
V
then we're
said
gonna
the
do
memes were perfect, Bucky. Hey, there you go.
so we're doing another maybe. Yep,
You
there we
did your
go.
best.
And
Yes.
another bum, ba, bum, another whatever this thing is called.
Mm-hmm.
Type little one of the little ones of these. I don't know what they're called. So whoops, I'm out of screen. See, you should have told me I was out of screen.
Oh, sorry about
Sorry
that.
guys. Sorry guys. So let's see, we got that, we got that. We need to do a 1x2 over here on both sides, like so. And then we put this decorative little thingy right there. And then we're going to do 2 more sets of wings. So we have this that goes like so, and that goes like this to make a wing. And that's going to go like that. Going to do the same thing again, like that, and like this. And then this one is going to go on the opposite side because that's what wings do. So we have this one. This is going to go, how does it go on there? It somehow goes on here, but I don't quite know how.
Mm. Oh man, Yoda! I've seen Yoda ears for cats and stuff. It's kind of cool. It's like we said. It's really neat to see all.
But how does that fit up there? I don't understand. This is sometimes when I look at the picture and try
Look,
to see
yeah,
what
look at
they
the
did.
picture. That's one of the things you can do.
Oh, because this is the wrong direction. That's why it's not going to work. Whoops. This is actually supposed to go this way, and then this will go on here like that, and then this goes right. Whoops. Where it's facing the direction it should face.
Yes, I'm working on a couple things while you're talking, Mrs. on the build because
Eh,
there's a couple of things I want to share real quick.
okay. I'm going to kind of put this one over here, I think. Well, they want it right here, so we'll do that. So this is supposedly, there we go. We've got this fighter here. Okay, so we are got these three there. Look at that's really kind of cool. Then we are doing some tower shit here. Oh, sorry, some tower stuff, which these go like this and like that, covering up the um, bright orange and pink piece. That's why they don't care what color it is. Then we're going to take these three pieces here, push them together like so. Then we're going to put a flat 2x2
Penny,
like
hello,
so.
Penny. Welcome. Thanks for checking in. You like the Outback Steakhouse, apparently. This is twice you've
And
caught us while you're out eating at Outback.
so here
Welcome.
we are. We're going to do this
Did
next
you see
step.
Mrs. Penny's here?
Hello, Penny. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm on a my own death trench run
No, I
to get
got you.
this
Yeah,
done
I'm gonna.
before
I
the
got.
show ends.
Let me catch up
But
with everybody real quick.
yeah, go right ahead and welcome everybody. So glad you all are here
Let's see. Oh
watching
yeah,
and
Jerry's like
listening.
a. See, Jerry, the problem is at 10 years old, I didn't want to have the patience for looking forward to the next movie. I'm like, why do I have to wait? I want it
Well, it
now.
was not any that's was not the norm back then.
No, it
That was a
wasn't.
brand new whole thing.
And the first time I ever saw a movie that didn't end nicely. I mean, I did not watch Old Yeller, So yeah, Darth Vader's wingman. Yep, exactly. So she was flying backwards and the back hug back Penny. As always, she's getting very close. Oh, Lady V loves it when you slip up, Mrs. So when you said the word, so yes, exactly. So Dadman and Mrs. are saying hello, and I'm very excited to see you. Thank you, Bucky. I mean, for saying that. So, all right, can I share something else one more time?
You can share whatever you want. I'm going to be building here. So
Okay, this is a very special presentation from Bucky's Crafting on a couple. Earlier in the chat, she talked about the her kid getting the Lego lightsabers, and we're having their own battle with it. This is it. Did you want to bring the screen up while or you want me to do it while you're building?
you can do it while I'm building. That's absolutely
Okay,
fine.
let's
Oh,
see. There you go. Let me go to full screen layout. There you go. Those are the little lightsabers that her son was
oh,
using.
those are adorable. Those are just absolutely adorable. We had full size ones. The kids pummeled each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then
Exactly.
and this will go. Those are
Yeah, we
really
are always careful what we share and stuff because it is a public platform. We always go through, make sure, scan and triple and quadruple check everything else. So, Penny said, Bucky, what kind of crafting you do? Penny Bloom's crochet beginner knitter. Hey, we got to have another stream crafting thing again. So nice keychains is what Snarf Blazy said. But Bucky's saying those are some of my stitch markers. LOL. My aunt gave them those and
oh,
some
how
Lego
cool is
headphones.
that?
Exactly. That is very, very neat. So one more time, that's what they look like there. There we go with that. And they're really, really neat. But also the next thing we have is another good item here. This is the special one. Do you
Oh, the blue milk.
this
Oh,
this yeah. Now, Bucky, I don't
this
know if you want to say what you did. I've got the ingredients here. I can read the ingredients, but well, we talked about the story that we had with the blue milk, right? And we could not find it down here. But Bucky's actually, thank you, Lady V, for putting Bucky's channel out there. Very much so. This, yeah, I thought they were a keychain also too. They look like it, but the blue milkshake. Yeah, well, Bucky's what had come. Kemp's and Trumu made blue milk, not from the Last Jedi, but from in honor of the original Star Wars movie in the scene in the homestead where Luke is putting milk in, and the blue milk from the original movie. That's what this is. And Kemp's and True Moo did it, but I could never find it. But Bucky said it tasted so wonderful, wonderful, well, and everything. She loved it so much. The kids loved it so much. But actually, Bucky's decided to do something different. Make their own with 8 ounces of whole milk, a tablespoon of French vanilla syrup, blue food coloring. Whipped cream is optional. So,
The whipped cream is never optional.
exactly. Now, of course,
If you have it, you use it.
yeah, and like her daughter has a great taste in things. Didn't like it as much. Hubby said it tasted the same. Bucky's thought it tasted better, or maybe psychological with the whipped cream. So you know that. Oh, Bucky said the True Moo tasted like crap, though. Wow, that's kind of
It
surprising.
might have
Usually
been
really
too
good.
vanilla-y.
Could be. And again, there's Bucky's channel. Thank y'all. Go out and give her a subscribe, and encourage Bucky's. Especially if you like quilting and all those type of videos. She does a lot of how tos. Has done that. Check out the channel. She likes teaching. So, oh, Lady V said reminds me too much of the pink milk from infected cow teeth. The force is strong with this one. Bucky said it's like chocolate milk, but vanilla and blue. You replay the ingredients. Okay, I will do that. 8 ounces of whole milk, 1 tablespoon of French vanilla syrup, and blue food coloring. Whipped cream is optional. So now Bucky's uses whole milk because she said 1% milk is gross water. That's why I use 2%. So
I am
absolutely.
building the I'm building Luke's
Yeah.
thing if you want to
Right.
show
And
it.
you're right. You're right. Let me get this out of here. But that's what it was.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, thank you. You did quicker than I did. So, all right. Well, let me remove that, and we will get back to you. There you go
There
on
we
the
go.
bill.
Here we
So,
are. I'm building
yep.
the last ship. So here we go.
And Bucky, if you don't mind, go ahead and put that those ingredients in again one more time. And of course, like we said, there's Bucky's link there for her stuff. And all right, Mrs. I think I'm done with everything since we're coming down
Okay.
and towards the end. It's up to you to take us home with the
Oh,
bill now.
we are getting there. We are getting
Yay!
there. So we have this. Need to do that 2 times. So let's do it 2 times here. So we do a red. We're working on the wings, I believe, of the um, whatever ship it is, Luke ship. We're going to make the guns, which are going to go like so, and then go into the red one like that. Now these are going to go, oops, one's going to go up here like that, and one's going to go on the bottom like that. And then we're going to do pretty much, like I say, the same thing but different because it's going to be like a mirror image. So we've got this. We're going to put the red and the white like so. We'll do both of these here. We'll put the red, maybe, and then the white like so. And then we're going to take and make the guns the exact same way. Push it in, push it in. It's going to go on either one of these here. And then these are going to go like so. Nope, that's not right. This one, This fell off, guys. Now, if this stupid ship gives me problems, I swear I'm going to kick its ass.
Yeah, do it.
Oops. Oh no.
Do it.
Okay.
Well,
So
Penny already
these,
sent over to Bucky, so thank you, Penny, for
so
that.
these were here, and this one is like that. Then we flip this way, and oh, I think I just put the guns in the wrong way.
Oh, I like the Death Star guns. You know, the anti-ship guns.
No, these are supposed to go that
Jerry's saying
direction.
more stickers.
Did I do these guns the
Mhm.
wrong way? I think I pointed these guns the wrong way. No, there's the point. Yeah, I did these guns the wrong way. Well, that makes
Okay.
much more sense. And then this one will go here, like that. This one will go here. No, that's not right. What am I doing wrong here? Ah, it's because I'm being stupid. I'm
Mm.
stressing out and I'm being stupid.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So this one goes this way. There we go.
Well, while you're doing that, let me remind everybody in just over an hour, we'll be over with Amanda Gillen Presents, another friend of ours that's now doing more live on YouTube. Mostly a Twitch streamer, especially with gaming, but now bringing podcasts over to YouTube also. At 9 p.m., we'll be playing Boop, Marry, Delete, which I don't know all the words for what you say with that K word, but hey, this should be fun and a riotous time. And if you've ever seen Amanda, she was on our stream the other night. It's a wild party. You want fiery, you got fiery. So hey, it's should be an interesting time. And she likes to make me squirm with the Mrs. answers. So you never know. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Okay,
Mrs.
now
Dadman's nickname is Wrong Way. Steve said
okay,
that.
so that one goes that
Uh,
way, and then this one goes this way, like that, and then this one goes this way, and then this one goes this way. Okay, it's because I wasn't looking at the directions properly. So that's what we have so far. Now we're going to build the front part of the ship, which entails this, and then two of these little ledges, I call them, a 1x2, like so. And then we have a flat 1x2 like this, and then another 1x2 like that, and then a cockpit like this. And then another 1x2 that goes here, and then a ramp that goes, actually a just triangle one that goes like that. And then this whole thing goes right like that. Then this goes on what? Oh, then this goes on
mhm.
this right here.
I hate when my computer brings up something to cover my screen. I can't get rid of it.
I'm sorry. Then
It's the antivirus thing. It's like block my chat over to the right side. Uh, Penny's giving a thumbs up. Lady V's laughing, and Penny's sending hugs to Jerry Minosa. And what's a duplo block? Lady V is asking.
it is a very big Lego block. It's made a lot for preschoolers or smaller hands who are not as dexterous. Um, this thing fell apart. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh
Um,
no.
it's not that bad. It's just going to put it on this. This is one of those where I I hate it because this build is kind of fret. Okay, that goes there like that,
It's like
and then
what build
this,
isn't fragile these days?
and then this goes like that. So there it is flying. So
Okay.
are we done?
Do you
We're
have the
done,
third save button?
everybody.
The
We
third
are
type
done.
side? Wow.
We are done, everybody. The build is complete. It took us almost 3 hours. Here we go. Let me kind of get down here at an angle where hopefully you can see it a little better. Let me move this
You want to take your
back a little.
instructions down and make it full screen?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
But there we go. There's the build. Um, let's go ahead and remove these because we are complete. And
Wow.
there it
Looks
is.
nice. Well, Bucky
There's the
says
whole.
that looks great. Lady V
There's
is
kind of a little.
celebrating, and so
That's
is.
kind of a little, kind of an overview
Okay.
of it.
Yeah,
So
Jerry said
yes,
that those blocks are like 2 times bigger than the size of the Lego blocks, and Lady V says those are her favorite because they did not kill her feet in the morning. So
mhm.
I'll
Well,
pick.
the size to give you guys when we're talking about the different size of bricks that I do, different builds, I do like 3 different sizes. So let me find a piece here.
Yeah,
Um,
awesome build, Steve or Starblazing said. Lady V said so much detail. It looks great. Old Man Cummins said looks great. Congratulations from B from O.
I do not have okay, here is a comparison of the 2 sizes, the regular and the mini. Put them in my hand. That's a Lego 1 by 1 and that's my mini brick 1 by 1s. I even do some that are smaller than that. But yes, those are the sizes that I like to that I build with. So, this is done, everybody. Thank you guys. May the 4th be with you.
Yay! All right.
I'm
So
gonna
let's
tip it up a little bit here so that
before
there.
we let's go ahead and uh, let's see.
There's the here's the angle with the fighters. There we go.
Yeah, it is a tiny build, but I mean, it's still much better, bigger
It's
than.
it's small in size, but the bricks are regular size.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
so
So
there we go.
all right. Well, so folks, remember the missus tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, with your daily dose of positivity. The special
Yes.
Sunday
Well,
time.
here I can
Yep.
actually give
Well,
me a
why don't you
second.
go ahead and take over on the takeout
Well,
because you know how
just
you
give me
do it.
one just give me 1 second because I gotta
Yeah.
get ready for it.
Well, I'll go ahead and talk about tonight. Is that okay while you're getting ready for it?
Absolutely, go right ahead
Okay.
and talk
Oh,
about it.
oh, Penny, good time to eat, just in time. Thanks for being able to hang out, especially in a loud restaurant. So, and like Bucky says, see you at 9 p.m. over at Amanda Gillum's channel. The link, I'm going to put the link back in here again.
Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead and do that, and let me
So,
get this set up. I'm a little, I kind of messed up.
yeah, folks, if you want something a little bit different, definitely outside of well, we get kind of crazy here at times, but definitely Amanda is a good friend of ours. You want spicy, that you will not want to miss this tonight. Um, so for Star Wars, let's see, Star Wars Boop.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. Let me
Okay, Boop.
boop, boop, Mary,
I
and
say delete. I'll just say delete because
delete.
it takes.
Okay,
But
and
yeah,
whoops.
you will love this, and if you want to see a spicy side of the missus,
I don't know why I did that.
you will not be disappointed with us tonight. So, or if you want to see me awkward, but hey, all right, that's it at 9. Missus, go ahead.
Okay, everybody. I have a block party build Tuesday at 1 p.m. I'm doing the 3rd section of the Indiana Jones, and then that will be complete. Oh, that slide is horrible. Sorry about that, everybody. Also, we're not doing that. Uh, we have impromptu streams that I do. Whenever I feel like it, I'll probably do one maybe this weekend, one tomorrow, I don't know. But yeah, I will do Twix and Threads to let you know when those are. So follow me on both of those to find out when those happen. Also, my morning musings with Miss Sadman Walking Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m., Sunday at 1 p.m. We do puzzles, we do memes, we laugh, we have fun, and we just start our day or end our day or try to get through our day with a little bit of positivity. Bah. My PO box address, you can find it on my info pages on YouTube and Twitch, the about page. Also, it has been put in the chat. So if you would like to gift anything to me, Mr. Dadman Walking, or our youngest Angelo, who is a streamer on Twitch, you can send them at that address. Okay. You can also support me, as Deadman has been saying throughout the stream, on Kofi. That is a donation site. You can do a one-time or a monthly donation. And also on Throne, if you are uncomfortable sending something to a PO box, you can see what I have on my wish list there and send me a gift that way. I also have live streams and VODs at YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Twitch is Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation and no numbers. And my streaming schedules on Twix at MDadmanWalking. All of Dadman's streaming and VODs, they're all Dadman Walking 55. If it doesn't have a G, it's not he. I can't say me. He says me.
Right. Well, that's a
So
good
Dad
improvisation.
Dadman Walking 55, his YouTube, his Twitch, and his Twix are all the same name. So you can go over there and see
And that,
him
yeah,
also.
and that is a serious thing because there is a Twitter account that uses the avatar that does not have the G that has actually caused some problems before. And so, there's only
So
it's a
make
one
sure.
stop shopping. So,
So make sure you're at the right account. And always, if something weird happens,
mhm.
um, reach out to that person and don't assume that it's them.
Now,
Check and make sure because there's a lot of people that get cloned accounts done, and
mhm.
some people are really not very nice.
My
We'll
life's
just
too
leave it at
complex.
that.
I don't know how people keep up with all these alt accounts and stuff. Maybe two,
Yeah.
but
So
when they have five
so
or 10, I'm like, but
so
Mrs., can I ask you a quick question? I mean, because
sure.
it's in the chat. This from Lady V, the unicorn build, is that on your? I've not looked at
Yes,
your
I
throne
do have a
account.
unicorn. Yes, I do have a unicorn build. Let's let me look and see if I can. Yes, I do. Let's go. Let's see if we can get on Throne real quick and look at it. We have a few seconds here. So let me look at my
Exactly,
Twitch link.
Steve. Yes, it's not walking because that's what they did. They just dropped the G, and that's how close it was. And with the avatar, it sucked some people in. So yes, oh, in the
So
mythical
let's
section, they're real. I tell you, they're real. All right,
yes,
Mrs. I'll
let
let
me
you drive now, so I don't mess it up.
okay, yeah, because I got to get everything set up here. Um, let's see. Give me 1 second, guys.
All right, but hey, thank you everybody that's still hanging out with us tonight.
Where
Thank
is
you to
this?
the
I don't
mods.
see the screen. It says I don't have the screen.
Thank you to all of our mods. Stunning's been in here. Lady V, Bucky, Amanda was in here a little bit. B from O is one of our mods too. Thanks
Oh, I
everybody
see
coming
what it
through.
did.
And thank
Give me
you. And
one
if you're not
second,
mods,
guys.
thanks for being here with us. Yeah, go ahead.
I said, just give me a second. I messed
Yeah.
up. I did a boo boo. I did a dad man, everybody. I did a dad man here. This is that unicorn that Lady V was talking about. That's one of the things that's on my Throne account. And I did this because I wanted to show you something specifically. It's $43.43 with whatever. Anything that I think was over $40 or something, I made where you could do a crowdfunding where other people could pay on it. Because sometimes $43 is still a lot for somebody, but they'd like to do a $25 gift. So if you can't do the whole thing, you can put $25 on toward this. And then somebody else goes, "Oh, that's cool. I'd like to do that." And they could pay the rest or pay their little bit or whatever until and when it's fully funded, then will, it will be sent to me. So I've done that with a lot of my stuff, especially the higher price stuff, to make it if want to get with a group of people or you just want to do a little bit and then eventually it will be um, paid for. So that's something that's really neat with Throne also. Um, okay, that are you laughing?
No, I'm not. Well, I am, but this comment got my.
It needs Dadman unicorn legs. To me, it looks like it's something that somebody shot and mounted, and it kind of makes me a little. But I think it's so cute. But anyway,
Thank you, Lady V Elements. Wow. Oh man.
okay, are we?
All right.
Goodbye. Are we ready to say
Yeah, let's
goodbye?
say goodbye. Let's order Chinese, have it delivered, so we're ready in about 55 minutes with Amanda over there. And again, folks, the link is out there. We'll do it one more time. So, Mrs., you say your thing, and I will say goodbye to everybody right now. And while you close us and shut us down,
Okay, I'm shutting us down. We're being shut down, everybody. But seriously, everybody, I hope to see you around 9 o'clock over at Amanda Gillen Presents channel. Dadman, if you could grab that real quick and stick it
it's
on
there.
here.
It's there.
Okay. Awesome. There it is. Go and watch us be a little naughty, have a little fun, and I hope to see you there. But yes, as always, I like to end my shows with this. Remember to be kind, to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Bye, everybody, and have a wonderful night, afternoon, evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.
Bye.